right here, you should have a game plan about what you should know is last. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know these Pokemon, give or take, right? So you know these two. So if you have something that's in your thing, you already have a game plan. We're gonna play it safe, like we played last time. We're gonna get some stupid effective. We're gonna get some stuff. We're gonna make sure that we take some health away, so we don't be the last two that we have here, give or take. And right now, they got two left. So
And what happened there was another fake out with the Incineroar coming out, stopping the Bucks Incineroar from moving and taking the risk, willing to make the call out, going for the Calm Mind. This knockoff here will knock off the item, making the. It's interesting that you go for knockoff
right,
there because you almost showed that almost guaranteed you can kill the Incineroar in one hit.
yeah.
So using knockoff there, I don't know. Maybe what you're. I'm trying to. Okay, knock off onto.
Yeah, on that one.
The Raging Bolt.
Yeah,
knock
because
off onto
the
Raging
other
Bolt.
one
That makes a lot more
says
sense.
it says not effective.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that move specifically. That move specifically. What it does is it knocks the item you're holding off as well. So sometimes you don't necessarily want it for the damage. You want to get whatever item, in this case leftovers, which was healing it, off. Gonna trade his Incineroar for the other Incineroar. It looks.
He's out.
Yeah, trying to still play this position. This isn't completely over. The big thing that I'm watching that is important here is that Calm Mind that Raging Bolt was able to set up. If this thing does get set up and there's a world where Flooded Main dies, then I promise you.
Look at that same thing, the grass grew.
Yeah. So the Rillaboom comes out from the Bucks this time. And the fake out pressure here is pretty heavy. Gonna go ahead and stop any attacks. Just going for the knockout punch here. Does he read it though, and does he protect us?
So why? So right then and there, right? You saw that he went and he attacked one, and they attacked the other. Why would you not go out and take out one?
Because in this situation, you're already ahead, and you realize that Nexus and X-Ray in this case have been playing pretty risky. They haven't been clicking protect, and that was my big question: were they going to click protect on this? Were they going to click protect on their Raging Bolt? If they did, there's an opportunity there that they eat the Moonblast and they're okay. They're not in a great turn, but it's an okay turn. Now with one Mon left, the game is pretty much over. They had to kind of make that read, but realizing that he was playing reckless anyway and pretty risky, goes ahead and just says, "Cool, I'm gonna attack each one, get some damage over here, stop the Incineroar from being able to attack to even have a chance." And then on the flip side, I'm gonna go ahead and take out this Raging Bolt, which is the only real threat that is left. Over.
So we see they defeated. What was that? The Bucks won that one. Momo and Spring Road was talking about that earlier. They wanted to see Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon pull up.
And that's the second W.
Look at Spring Road with this stuff already. Like, look with that walk. Like, yeah, we won that.
It was expected. Knew exactly what was going on. But with that, we should be right at halftime, Pop.
Whoa. So listen. So right now, guys, we got halftime coming up. When we come back, we got Need for Speed coming up. Give or take, we got 5 to 10 minutes, give or take, through this break time. So go get you something to drink, something to eat. Go do whatever you need to go do. You know what I'm saying? Get your mind right. Come on back and come and join us for the second half. And let me tell you, we still got some more games on this wheel.
Yep.
Let's find out. We haven't seen Overwatch. We haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's find out what game is coming up next after Need for Speed. Let us know. What game do you want to see after Need for Speed? Put it in the chat. Let us know. Enjoy this music.
Dripping water, A2O in my timepiece, VVS. A blinding light make them look Chinese. In the form motor, pick me up, be my dime piece. Don't start no trouble, 2 Glocks, them bitches Siamese. Blue bills, where we chasing every day. Run them over, if they tryna get up in your way. Tell her hustle hard, I want the cream, I get the cake. Hustle hard, I want the cream, I get the cake. I see they glare, but they know to stay up in their lane. Smoking moon rock, cookies only, I'll take to the face. Niggas wanna rock, Cyclops red beam will make a shake. Now the block is hot, oh well niggas dying every day. 20s, 50s, 100s, want all of these in abundance. When it comes to the women, these hoes know I can't love them. Only chasing, chase the bag, drugs for the head, can't get enough of it. Try to take my money, S&W, leave you suffering. Why they wanna kill me for the cream? Only thing I'm trying to chase is my dream. I'ma stack it, stretch it, flip it. Hating on me cause I'm different. They want her to get the digits, yeah, I mean. Dripping water, A2O in my timepiece, VVS. A blinding light make them look Chinese. In the form motor, pick me up, be my dime piece. Don't start no trouble, 2 Glocks, them bitches Siamese. Blue bills, where we chasing every day. Run them over, if they tryna get up in your way. Tell her hustle hard, I want the cream, I get the cake. Hustle hard, I want the cream, I get the cake.
Welcome back to the UEL where gamers go pro. I'm here with Nexus and Pizza Man. Now Nexus, I know beginning of the game you said Street Fighter. You were ready for it. I got asked what happened. What happened?
I've never played Blanca. I've never claimed to play against a Blanca before. And they don't play event in Plat. I've never played against that character. He cooked me.
Sounds like some good excuses. All right. So now second half, Pizza Man. What are you guys as a team looking to do coming back?
Looking to just win the games, just focus, play well, just win.
Awesome. And now you guys have the lead right now. The Bucks can't come back, and so what's your guys' mentality going forward right now?
The mentality is to take it still serious. It's still a game that, we've seen crazier comebacks happen. So we just need to play it serious and, play it serious entirely.
All right, thank you both for coming out. Right over to you guys.
Comeback can happen.
So we just have Bubbles, the Bubbles, capital D, capital A, Bubbles out there with the mafia stick hair back, enjoying that look. You know what I'm saying? We had the guys out there. So let's recap real quick, right? Eclipse won 13 games. The games they won so far, so people can know. DNF, Madden, and 2K was forfeit by the Bucks. And we have Fortnite, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Texas Chainsaw, Halo, DBZ, CTR, Car Drift, and Tekken was the last one. And then Bucks won Pokemon and DBD. The games that they called out that they wanted to say. So it's 4 games altogether. The Bucks called out about winning, and so far they won 2 out of the 4 they called out so far. So second half, they're down by 11. We have a whole lot of games on there, and we have a whole lot of games that take long, like StarCraft, League of Legends, Valorant can take long, Overwatch can take long. you talked about Apex earlier.
Please no. Please no. Please no. Please no.
So I'm just saying. So it can happen. Do I think it can happen? I'm just going by the score. You know what I'm saying? I'm a visual guy. You know what I mean? We're 13-2 right now. So anything can happen. So hopefully go by game one by one. We got Need for Speed up next. So it's going to be Fear and the rest of his crew going in. Then Fear probably be by himself again.
Yes.
And then you looking at, I know Jerry somewhere right now laughing, saying, "Oh man, Need for Speed. I wish I was in."
Yeah, but they have X-Ray, Take Getter, Snappy, and Spicy, which are comfortable and ready to play. But I love the Eclipse mentality there of just being like, wilder comebacks have happened, right? You just still showing a level of respect and recognizing.
Do you see the game that is up next?
Valorant is...
All right, so the clips are the cops, and races are the Bucks. All right.
So we already see to me, a little bit of uncategorical or uncharacteristic gameplay there. They looked a little bit uncoordinated, like caught up on the beach there for a second. But now they are back to running, back to moving, back to schmoving their way down the highway with a little bit of space.
PC3 is Gravity. He's the most wanted right now. So
let's see how he's going to be able to move out here. And we are on Gravity here, sliding,
rocking
slipping, and rocking away.
Is that the Porsche?
Yes, that's the Porsche. He's trying to avoid one of his teammates hitting him, though, putting him in a pretty dangerous...
hit by Endgamer1. That was his own teammate, Pizza Man.
Again, we say he doesn't have a license, so he's figuring it out as he goes. He's figuring it out as he goes.
They have an EMP spikes and stuff like that, so... You see they got two cops cars on, there go EMP lock.
Somebody got to be calling out like, hey, I'm going to jam this.
Look at that. Somebody's trying to come up, but where's the jam at, though?
One of his teammates managed to jam at the very last second.
Oh, man.
Forcing him to go straight, though.
You crashed PC2, so Fear will just crash.
All of the cops here, every single one of the cops are doing a great job of just staying together and putting a lot of pressure on Gravity. His teammates have to get up and just give him a little bit of space. He's got to get a little bit further, but it looks like he might have gotten a juke.
Nice little bump by his teammate.
Still going forward, though, in a really dangerous spot. Eats a crash. And Gravity managed to get out.
Now, Gravity's car is looking a little...
That health bar is low.
So only thing you need right now is another
a nice bump. Dodge. Nice job avoiding the pit maneuver.
See, right here, right? If I'm with my teammate, I'm telling him I got my spike, right? And if we're running neck to neck together, right? Mm-hmm. And I see the cops behind, at the same time, I will go ahead and say, hey, drop spikes. You got a roadblock right now. You got to make sure that he don't...
He clipped it, and his teammate hit him in the back.
Throw the spike out right now. See,
this is going to be it. If this EMP hits, this game is over.
Jam. Did he jam it?
He managed to avoid it, but his damage is that critical. All it takes is a spike here to end the entire race.
He's not using none of his stuff, man. Right then and there. Use your spikes. Use your spikes on the stuff.
And he was busted, unfortunately.
Man, he did not use his spikes at all.
Eclipse is that team, though. Like, if you aren't good, I don't just mean not even good, great.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about this. It only took him 3 minutes.
Eclipse, once again, we talked about Eclipse being used to being in the championship, used to playing against essentially every single season they've had to deal with the other top teams, almost every season.
So what you're telling me is Eclipse had been a 8-year senior.
Yeah. They came in on a different level, and I think the more recent seasons are the gap closing with the other team starting to catch up. But Eclipse is trying to, again...
Are they catching up?
Yeah. I think Eclipse not winning the last 2 seasons is evidence of that. There's at least one team that can match them.
So, let's be honest. The last time they lost, right? The last 2 times they lost, was it blowouts or was it close games?
Close game.
Okay.
But that's why it's close.
Yeah, but I'm saying, though, when they won the championship, right? I don't because I came in last season, so so this is my sophomore year, right? Sophomore slumps, people would say, right? So in the first 6 seasons or 7 seasons, right?
Mhm.
Was Eclipse blowing people out in the championship, or was they
Pretty consistently, yeah. I know that because the bots won season 1,
okay?
and then Eclipse won 2 through
6?
2 through 5,
2 through 5, right? And then Reapers.
and then 6 and 7 have been Reapers.
Reapers. Now with the Reapers though,
Mhm.
right? Hollywood and Cat and them, have they had the same team 6 and 7?
Pretty much, yeah. They've picked up a piece here or there.
And Eclipse had the same team since day one, right? Give it
They pick up usually like 1 to 2 people
1 or 2,
a
right?
draft.
But
Yeah.
usually they're the same. You know
A
what
lot
I'm
of the
saying?
same faces.
Same format, right? So when you have a base model,
Mhm.
right, car, right, that comes out, right, people want, oh, I want to add this, I want to add this, I want to add this, I want to put some rims on my car, I want to do this, I want to tint the windows, right? Eclipse had kept the 1975 Classic correct. They probably added another, you know what I'm saying, a newer deck, you know what I'm saying, a better engine, you know what I'm saying, a better tires, you know what I'm saying, quality, you know what I'm saying, change the oil, like they're taking care of their car. That's what they're doing right now. And the Reapers had realized the setup and came behind that, made a little, you know what I'm saying, added exhaust to their car. You know what I'm saying? Put a tinted windows on there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to lower the car. That's what they're doing. So Eclipse seen, you know what I'm saying, the setup, and then you see the Reapers coming in. Now, here's the thing. Do you think the Reapers and Eclipse would be at the end for the road to Michigan? Now,
This season,
hold on. Now you got the Bots, the Cobras, LA Gods, Gorillas and Ravens, give or take, and the Ghosts, who's all are knocking.
I think that Eclipse, once again, having a perfect season up till this point,
Mhm.
makes me want to say that yes, Eclipse is going to be there.
They got Gorillas, Ghosts, Phantoms, and Bots next for the last 4.
Looking at the other options, I think if just going based off of how teams have looked so far this season, the North is a toss-up because the Reapers are still the clear favorites, but I think everyone, even more so than any other team, I think that the one team that everybody in the league acknowledges as a top tier like threat is the Bots. I think we recognize, and I'm to the point where I think the Cobras and the LAX Gods are also both contenders. Even the Gorillas are contenders. But for those teams in the middle of the pack, we need some explosive growth to show that, hey, they can contend with the top most teams. And here we go into some some Apex, into some Valorant. For those that don't know, Valorant, was that X-Ray getting a shot? Tay got very comfortable here with his gun, ready to take his shots. But we saw a early game shock dart, which we don't usually see out of Sovas immediately. It's a 2v1 here with 2 Eclipse members up. They're just looking around, looking. Oh, excuse me, a 2v1 for the Bucks. Oh, the Bucks got a little bit of pressure. Phoenix watching Tay gotta focused up. We go, Mr. Fear, just watching, holding. They're holding these angles really well, doing a great job here. They should be able to win this round. We do play swift play, so you don't gotta save your money. I'll be going. You'll be making your play.
Oh, good shot.
Is not able to cover both angles and ends up taking a loss for Eclipse. Got maybe some sound issues. Got to check your hardware prior to the game starting.
So also when y'all doing this setup, man, make sure y'all start checking y'all stuff. You know, if you coming in and before the game starts, go check out the games that you had a problem with last time. So if it was Valorant, if it was Gears, if it was certain things, go check it out. Make sure your stuff is set up. Because this is the time before you get here, game starts at 2, game starts at 3, game starts at 6. You have enough time to get in here and set up and make sure your controllers, make sure your keyboard, your mouse, whatever that you're going to bring in here is working correctly. Should be no excuse. So this is a game that Pizza Boy or Pizza Man, I don't know, I'm just calling him Pizza.
Pizza Man. He the Pizza Man. He dropping it all.
Pizza Man talking about he wanted to see. And he told me a number. I'm just waiting to see if that number's going to happen.
So the big thing here in Valorant, we're playing on Breeze. This is a map we see too often in the UBL. It does look like, as we normally see coming out of Eclipse, they have pretty strong fundamentals. They were ready. That first round maybe caught them a little bit off guard, but you can see everybody immediately getting back to their positions, holding their angles, being willing to take these fights, and finding their wins. We are playing with base ops, for those that do not know, and you're already playing down a man coming from the side of the Buck. So this is going to be a difficult task. Taking that one round does matter immensely.
So are we 1-1 right now?
Yes.
Okay. So how many rounds do they play?
In Swift play, you can play up to 9 rounds. It's a first to 5 rounds.
First to 5? Okay.
Yes, first to 5.
So we're not playing Spike or anything, right?
Swift play, it's like Valorant, just less rounds. Money comes up a lot quicker. It creates a situation where you kind of are able to play the game a little bit more aggressive. You take a few more opportunities. So we have this slow orb here, trying to stop the Bucks from being able to get into this B site, giving Eclipse more time to rotate. Looks like the Bucks and Mr. Fear may be looking to take a fight here. They kind of have to push pretty hard knowing that they're down a man. They want to take fights early, take fights quickly.
Oh, somebody got shot in the face.
Fights. They did lose somebody. Mr. Fear trying to creep up and grab the spike. Once again, we get a smoke. They're going to be able to move across and start to try to move out.
So that smoke is just completely blocking them? They can't see anything?
Yeah, through that immediate area, that's the good use of smokes. Great shot from Pizza Man being able to trade on the Phoenix, ensuring that his team is staying up a person overall in the round, giving them a huge opportunity. Pizza Man said he wanted to put on a show and wanted to play this game, and I can already see why with what he's able to accomplish. But now I want to see if they kind of wrap around. Do they want to re-hit
a
a
comb or a
site?
switch rate? Just saying.
You know, it's a little bit different. They did manage to get this plant down again. Mr. Fear took a little bit of a second, but managed to get his shot down, but was not there. The big question here is Pizza Man or Baba Yagens in a position to go ahead and stop the spike? He has to see people rotating and move for it, but was unable to get
Somebody
the
got
shot down. Baba Yagens trying his best, but just in a kind of compromised position. Ultimately, Eclipse using that man advantage, ultimately winning out the round.
So it's 2-1 right now. And this is the time right now that this is the last round before they swipe, right?
Last round before the swap. So ultimately, the Bucks will be on defense and Eclipse will be on offense.
So for everybody to know, you get the first first 4 rounds, right?
Yes.
And then after that you switch. So
drawing a little bit of a face for
like,
us. Thank you, AJ. We appreciate it.
it's a little like the Kool-Aid Man.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Looking at the wall, ready to play. All right, so AJ holding mid here, immediately gets a pick. It looks like they found their footing. The rounds were going back and forth, but we have a flawless round, incredibly quick. Phoenix picking up, it looks like the 3K.
That was quick.
Yeah, this is one of those things that, like, this is one of those games I feel like Eclipse really does enjoy playing. Solid fundamentals, solid understanding. Any map, they play the game. I've always seen them be like technically sound in the game. There's nothing.
The Bucks look like they wasn't even stuck together. They was like they was just going their own little way.
I think the defense coming out of the defense coming out of the not the Bucks, but the Eclipse. My defense coming out of Eclipse forced them to play slower. And now on defense, having 2 people, you kind of just have to split 2 and 2, maybe play somebody in mid and have one person on site trying to defend by themselves. Pizza Man holding this angle, hoping to catch somebody maybe peeking.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you got a 4-man fire team, give or take what they got right now, 2 up, 2 behind. It's like moving like a box, and somebody's there keeping the angles, and especially like somebody's already down already. Another person down.
The big thing here is exactly what I expected coming out of Eclipse. So they just push with 5 people. They take the 5v2. They know they can win. Force the other 2 to rotate towards you. And unfortunately, because there are sites that you have to defend 2 sites, you can't ever really be together with your team. I do like, though, the fact that the Bucks players are pretty focused. They're pretty locked in. They're trying to find a way to get this win. They did manage to put a win up on the board, so they know that it's possible. It might just take a few of them. Somebody's got to pick up that extra man and get that double kill every single round, which does become difficult, but we are on match point. Looks like we're getting set up for a push onto B side.
See, that's what I'm saying. So, like, right then and there, right? If, you got one keeping a lookout, right? Another person checking on lookout on B or keeping an A. If you see, and then you got the other two who's in the middle. You know, where they can run towards A or run towards B. Yes, you're gonna have. Oh, look.
He got scanned by the recon dart before he had an opportunity.
Yeah,
Fear not
you can
being
see-
able to
yeah.
make a play. A little bit of frustration there. Clearly
see it in
coming
his
out and
face,
being
yeah.
shown.
Anyone
But-
watching behind?
And this is a really difficult position. You got to be able to rotate sight with 3 against 5.
Got archers.
They're just going to be holding these angles. But immediately, it looks like 2 more picked up, and it really will come down to, I think, in this moment,
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Can he find these kills? Managed to get a kill, but
Nope.
immediately that
Despite-
extra man advantage gave Eclipse the opportunity to just trade back.
Breeze. That was a breeze, all right.
Hey, the map, hey. It's a 5v4. Like, Valorant's one of those games that
League of Legends.
is super difficult. We might see League, to be honest with you.
They're not playing League, bro.
What makes them good?
It's 5 against 5, right?
Mhm.
They just had a game where it was short man down. Do you play that game again, or do you play?
We have seen.
I know. So it's 5v5, but they only have 4 people. My fault. Let me rephrase that. So it's 5v5, but they only have 4 people. So it's 4 against 5, just like the last game with the Valor. It's only 5 against 5, but they only have 4 people. So they're gonna be short man down again. With the League of Legends, are you gonna take that opportunity, which you're already, you know what I'm saying, going to be at? Do you forfeit this game? And
So
go to the next
you're asking me if I'm the Bucks.
Yep.
If I'm the Bucks, I know the Bucks have put some time into it. I don't know how extensive they are. I think that, yeah, you probably forfeit it. But on that, we have seen multiple teams now across last season and this season win with less than 5 people against the 5-man in league. It's fully doable. You just need 5 people that are playing League of Legends. Saying that, we do have one of the best players in the league in X-Ray aspect. Consistently still plays league.
That's what I'm saying.
And can play to a high level. You might just want to avoid the game, but sometimes it's also good to you're taking your lumps, figure out where you stand. It's one of those things that a great example is, in this case, I'll speak about the bots in StarCraft.
Gotcha.
If you don't know where you stand if you don't know where you stand in if you don't know where you stand in StarCraft,
Mhm.
and for whatever reason Billy wasn't available, play StarCraft, see how you do against the bots, see how you do against the team. If time matters, you don't play it, you skip it. In this case, you know that they have been a solid, good, a very above average, I think, league team. You get to see where you exactly are as a team that maybe is learning league, figuring league out collectively. And that, to me, is why you would maybe play league, even in a 4v5 situation. We do play ARAM, and based off of points, and it actually is possible to win the 4v5. Again, we won a 3v5.
Mhm.
And that wasn't just a 3v5 of we don't interact. That was a 3v5 of we're going to fight you, and we're just going to win the fights. So it's fully possible.
I hear you. But if I'm looking at the lineup, we got Togata, Snappy, Spicy, X-Ray, Nexus.
Nexus is the least experienced player there, and he's
Mhm.
now been able to play the game for 2 seasons.
I mean, we've been watching Nexus, you know what I'm saying? And just, what's the right word I need to say to him? He has been making moves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Evolving to a different player. You saw AJ, you know what I'm saying, out here doing things with different, you know what I'm saying, as fighters and stuff like that. This is a time as a Buck. Do y'all feel like y'all can go into this game and beat them with a 4-on-5?
I think that it's a mentality you're at this game. Yes, Eclipse said that, hey, it's possible for us to lose this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Bucks recognize they're in a difficult position, and this might be a chance to gain experience. So, hey, I get it. You don't want to be in the game. You might probably don't think you can win it, but you play it to see where you stand before you just quit and get out of.
And the next will spin is what? King of Fighters?
Oh, we about to have some fun. KOF 15. I could tell you that the game was gonna roll because shout out to Chicken Tech. Every time Chicken Tech is not in the lineup, the game rolls guaranteed.
For real?
Yeah, he been wanting to play KOF since the season started and has not gotten the opportunity all season.
When the last time he been in the lineup?
I think it was last game. I think he was in the lineup for last game. He's either never in rotation or isn't in the lineup when the game ends.
Got you.
It's unfortunate. All of us have that game that like
Mm-hmm.
we
Trust
want to play,
Mm-hmm.
that we almost never,
Oh, trust me.
never,
I played Madden one time. One time.
we never get the opportunity to touch. So some bands coming out that are pretty predictable from the Bucks. Good bands. I think Lux, Morgana, Blitzcrank, always solid bands for the mode we play. And then looking at Seraphine, Malzahar, and Misfortune. These are pretty targeted, especially the Seraphine, knowing that Spring Roll is a coach, expecting
So
to be able to play.
stop you real quick. If y'all don't, who's that? Who's that right there on top?
X-Ray.
X-Ray, right? If y'all look behind him, that's Coach P. All right. Y'all most of the time don't see Coach P sometimes, but Coach P is back in the penalty box, back there doing her coaching thing. When she's Coach P before the game, she's coach right now. So she's back there making the calls, you know what I'm saying, making sure everything right now. Bobby Yaga's over there listening to music inside his head, you know what I'm saying, getting a hype, you know, probably going through some stuff. Right at this time, when you're down 13, keep your mind on the game that you're playing right then and there. Do not worry about the last game. Do not worry about the next game. Just worry about the game that you're playing. You know what I'm saying? Help your teammates out. You know, X-Ray and them, look, they all smiling. All, you know what I'm saying? All good games, you know what I'm saying? Gifts and stuff like that. You know, just make sure y'all keep your head up, man. That's all.
All right, and looking at it, both teams have a pretty skirmish heavy team. The advantage definitely being over on the side of Eclipse, having the Senna.
Bucks look better, man. Come on, Bucks look better. Come on.
The Senna and the Aphelios. These two characters do a great job of kind of poking from a distance, whereas kind of everybody else is pretty committal of going in. And so if you have the advantage of, you know, if you have a sniper, you kind of have an advantage in a fight in the open field.
So let me make sure I got this correct, right? Legion of Legends, we're taking towers down, right?
Yeah. So we play based on a point system. Every tower is 5 points. Every kill is a singular point. Every inhib is 10 points.
Gotcha.
Whoever has the most points after 15 minutes wins, and at the 15-minute mark, the game doesn't just end, but your deaths become permanent. So it is possible through some planning and some careful effort to actually find a way to be able to.
So there's no respawn after 15 minutes.
No, even if your character respawns, you're not allowed to play.
Move, right?
You have to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
The Nautilus here getting caught for a second might go down. Does a good job of avoiding it. Mr. Fear eating a bunch of damage. Looks like who was that on the Bucks that went in there, Bobby Yoggins? I don't know about that, Fear. I think you're going to die here. That's a lot of damage. And you can tell X-Ray's having a lot of fun out here emoting and enjoying himself. So we have Bobby Yoggins.
Yo, he's out here with the croc, bro, as a lifeguard.
Yep. Shout out to Renekton.
He's just doing that just to be doing that.
Yes. He recognizes there's not really a big threat. Also, like, just he knows he's not.
Oh, that's the one that you said plays the game.
Yes.
So
he realizes
he
does. He knows he's not any real.
Yeah. So really, he's just doing that for the just to be, you know what I'm saying, 4v4.
Just I don't know if it's to be a 4v4 or if he just doesn't feel like he needs to play. This is one of those things where you can see the smile on X-Ray's face. He's just having fun. Like he absolutely knows that he doesn't
need to play. He like he can literally just running around and just start doing emotes the whole time.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't move again. You can't move again. No, we can't.
There you go, doing emote.
And we hear some of the comms coming out as well from the Eclipse. Like they're still like as much as X-Ray's sitting here having fun. You can still tell like they are locked in. X-Ray still there looking for the stun. The moment he needs to, jumps forward, gets the stun, helps his team secures a kill, and then immediately backs up. This is another one of those boons that came from the Chicken Tech X-Ray free agency move to the Eclipse. They both are extensive League of Legends players, and they already had good league players before. Snappy, Tegeta, Spicy, and so being able to add two more pieces to that, and somebody like X-Ray who is just going to overall raise the efficiency of just how you play League to make better decisions overall. It ends up helping raise the entire level.
So was it a tower? What was that? They just killed?
They killed one of the towers.
So that's one of the towers down.
Yeah, so you ultimately have 4 towers you have to go through. The first 2, then an inhib, then the other 2. This should be kind of like a pretty quick game. Bobby Yoggins looking for a play, ends up getting rooted, ends up getting stunned. And once again, X-Ray is able to get a kill here.
Alright, I need to die.
I do too. I don't have any mana.
Was not able to get a kill. Pantheon tried to follow up there, but just wasn't able to find the opportunity. Trying to get X-Ray aspect, a nice attempt on a hook, probably going to be the death of him. Wasn't able to actually get an auto, would have been managed to be able to get a kill, but X-Ray and the Nefiri go down, and here we are back on Snappy, the tried and true. Yeah, they're definitely just having fun. The tried and true Scion. Snappy, this character revives and is going to be able to get a couple of hits. They're just dying to go ahead and buy some items and to get a little bit stronger.
So if anybody's watching out there, right? So concept is you got the Bucks coming from one side, Eclipse coming from one side, but I'm seeing these towers though. Like, see how the Eclipse right there hitting the blue? So are the Bucks seeing the same tower they got to kill?
The Bucks have to get to the other side of essentially it's like a giant tug of war game. And your goal is to, instead of pulling the opponent to you, push the opponent all the way into their base and destroy their base.
So Eclipse is doing a good job right now.
Yes, Eclipse is running away with the game. It's a very one-sided game right now.
So at this time, do you go past them and fight, or do you have 3 people fight and 1 go by?
You could if you wanted to. Eclipse knows they just kind of win the fight overall. And so they are perfectly fine to just take the fight. They're going to take another tower here. I think we're 5 minutes into the game.
Well, Mr. Fear got his head set off.
I think there's definitely some frustration. There's definitely some frustration.
Frustration, I can see. But they got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, keep it.
I think that's the big thing. Like, the easy answer as a coach, is to tell your players to stay focused in it. But this is one of those situations, and it could have been a split call. Maybe the idea was like, hey, we just forfeit this. We don't even bother to play it. And maybe instead, like, call was like, no, we try it. And as a player, like, this is one of those things where you have to trust your coach. And again, I'm not saying that this is fun. This is some amazing time. This is some, like, enjoyable experience because, like, no one wants to get rolled in the game. I don't care what game we're playing. Nobody enjoys like getting run over, but you just kind of play it here. Ultimately ends up being the correct decision because correct decision is a coin flip. This is essentially a 6-minute game. This is probably the fastest game of ARAM that we've seen in UEL by far.
Yeah.
But that is,
you can see the frustration on Mr. Fear right now. And just for anybody out there, just realize when you're here, understand frustrations everybody, but just make sure that you keep your level head and also make sure that you know what I'm saying, always cheer up the team, man. So right now, if I'm the coach, I'm going to Fear and tell them, hey, forget about this game and go on to the next one.
Yeah, you got to go in KOF and just look for your win. Straight up, just look for your win. That's best I can say here. It's a hard game because, like, I don't want to say the Bucks came in today defeated because I don't think they did, but I think they came in with the understanding that they probably weren't winning. And there's a difference between playing to win and playing not to lose.
Well, anybody who plays sports, right, or any other thing, anybody who plays a game, any sports or anything, like I play spades, I play go fish, I play match. I hate to lose in anything. If we're playing jacks, I'm trying to beat you. I don't care if you're 5'2", 85, and 50. I want to beat you. Period. And this right here, when you know that you're going against a team like this, right? A 7-man roster, 6-man roster, you might be down 2, might be down 3. You can never put yourself behind the bullet and say, all right, it's over. Fear took his headset off around a 3-minute mark through the game, and you could tell he was done. Like I told you earlier, do you play this game or do you forfeit the game and move on to the next one? Because you can see already the frustration on Fear face, and we didn't see nobody else. We just saw his face. So if he's feeling like that on the outside, he's probably feeling like that, you know what I'm saying, worse on the inside. And everybody else got to realize, hey, we got to come together. You know what I'm saying? It's not deer season. You know what I'm saying? They're not out here shooting bucks. They out here, you know what I'm saying, playing the game, and that's all. Like you got to play the game.
I agree. Like I agree for the most part, but that is part of stepping into the competitive arena. I think I see it with a lot of rookies and a lot of young players in the league. Is people come in with the expectation of winning being the default, of every game being hyper competitive and coming down to the wire. And the reality is, for most players and most teams, that you're going to struggle at some point. Even the best teams in the league, like we say that Eclipse, you know, won whatever, they were down by like 7 points in the finals. It wasn't like, it didn't end up being a blowout, but there was a point where they were getting blown out and had to have the strength to come back. Okay.
Got you.
So going into this KOF, like I am looking at Mr. Fear and I'm saying, all right, cool, Mr. Fear. What are you doing here, Mr. Fear? All right, cool. You know, just play your games, try your best. Yes, you can't win everything.
Just try to win your game that you go in. That's it.
And don't worry about the outcome of the games, in the sense of like if you. Okay.
We got an interview coming up right now with Take Gata. So let's get to it.
All right, and I am here with Take Gata. Now, talk to me a little bit about that league match. What do you got to say?
All I gotta say is we're built different. We're just like that. Like we were just messing around, you know. Like that wasn't too much. That wasn't hard.
That was 5 minutes 40 seconds. That is the fastest time anyone's won a match of ARAM.
Yeah. Well, you see, when people walk into you one by one, kind of just running into you, it makes it very easy to get kills. So they would just kind of run into us. We would kill them, take their tower, and then just rinse and repeat until we finish the game. Yeah.
All right, and so now we are going to be getting right back to the game. Back to y'all.
And welcome back to KOF 15.
Overwatch, come on. Come on, give me an Overwatch.
KOF 15.
Come on, give me Overwatch. Super Smash.
Smash.
Okay. He said rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Terry.
like one of the big things that I think a lot of people don't realize is that like Eclipse as a team, for the most part, are incredibly respectful. They're never going to be crazy. They're never going to be going out there. So we have Phoenix going up against Pizza Man. And looking at the teams on the player one side, so the Terry's going to be Phoenix with Pizza Man being on the Gato. Really interesting character, but very clearly is still a difficult game to try to deal with, to try to play, and to try to handle. Actually, probably, in my opinion, like the hardest fighting game on the wheel this season. It just plays different than most of the other fighting games, as well as some of the technical aspects of the game are just a little bit more difficult to deal with.
Would you say King of Fighters is similar to Virtual Fighters? Gameplay wise?
That's a hard call for me. Because as a fighting game player, my brain is like, KOF is just like so KOF in its design and its identity. That is hard for me to straight up call it.
I got you.
Something like to call it Virtual Fighter, but that's because I know the nuances of fighting games. It's one of those old school 2D fighting games that requires just kind of fundamentals and strong understanding of fighting games to do well. There are auto combos to help some of the players out there less familiar. But there are a lot of things that you can get overwhelmed with easily. The Omega Rugal coming out here from Gravity is usually a stronger character that we see in the league for the purposes of having a lot of tools that just you have to know how to navigate correctly to be able to just play the game in general. And Phoenix looking like he wants to get this sweep. He did get a little bit of life back, so having the opportunity to play, catches the roll with a jab, but Gravity always making sure that he gets a little bit of damage. He's always trading back, meaning that he will eventually win because of where he started on the health. Another roll, manages to get another hit, goes ahead and blocks it out. Once again, Phoenix realizing like, hey, I don't want to just brawl it out here with this guy. I have to be a little bit more aware with my health. One hit. Next hit is going to end it, and Phoenix does go down.
But Phoenix took a whole lot of gravity's health too, though. So,
Yes. All right, so next up we have X-Ray Aspect, it looks like. Going in on the
So
Orochi
the max
Yashiro.
mode. So is he gonna bring that out?
He could, but I don't think he needs to. So one of the big things here from X-Ray Aspect, and I'm gonna give X-Ray, I'm gonna say this to you because I know you play fighting games, brother. If you do an auto combo, please end it in a kick when you know it's gonna kill. Please don't light kick so that you don't spend all your meter like you did right there. You can use that
He used the max
for other rounds.
All right, Fear is with the Raptor, the dinosaur. He remind me. This remind me of Killer Instinct.
Yeah, it's a crazy game. This character can also do a bunch of damage, and Fear is able to get started. And I'm hoping Fear uses this as an opportunity. Like, hey, if you are frustrated,
Yeah,
start to channel it a little bit. Like, figure out where your game plan is.
I don't think he knows. Like he didn't do a button check. This is the first time I see that him do a button check.
Yeah, I think there's still some frustration. I think just in general, there is a level of frustration here that
So this is a man dressed up as a dinosaur.
yes, this is a wrestler. X-Ray Aspect, just using the auto combos here, just knowing that he has a lot of strength and just the ability to just run over the entire game.
Fighters went to Eclipse.
Yeah, King of Dinosaurs is pretty cool. He's a pretty cool character. You're probably thinking of, and I just had the character in my head from KOF or from Killer Instinct. There's another dinosaur.
Yeah,
Cool
Raptor.
character. Yeah, the Raptor dude. Yeah. He out here, very sick. All right, going into Smash. Smash another game. Shouldn't take. I mean, it can be one of the longer games.
Yeah, but Smash is 4 right now. I mean, it's 5v5. But
5v4, yeah.
I know, but it's gonna be 4v5 again. Listen, so we had matter of fact, we had Valorant. That's a 5v5.
Mhm.
League of Legends
Mhm.
is a what?
5v5.
Okay. Smash Brother is a
5v5.
If we get Overwatch next, that's gonna be another 5v5.
Yeah.
So we got 3 5v5s back to back to back.
I think the funny part is like, and in a game planning perspective, you could win all of those but Valorant. To be very honest with you, if you have a player that's good enough, you can win Smash. If you have and Fear, I know plays Smash.
Well, I know Pizza Man played Valorant and they could have, easily won that. But if we watch the gameplay, we saw the clips stay together.
So I think that going on the note, like the big thing is Valorant is harder because I have to fight two people. In KOF, I get the 1v1. In Smash, I get the 1v1. Even in a league, if you're coordinated enough and recognize that the other team is probably going to be the aggressors, you can win that, knowing when to take fights and when not to fight. You in Valorant, because it is a game where you have to plant the bomb or stop the ball being planted, it is not always in your control to control exactly when engagements and like altercations happen.
So on offense for the Bucks, have the Bucks been more aggressive or passive on the offense?
I think
because I think they should have been passive because on offense you only have, this is a chance for you to score. You know what I'm saying? If you have to play defense, you already like you're shorthanded no matter what.
For League of Legends specifically,
no, like any game that's 5v5, right? You're gonna be shorthanded, especially if you all going in at once, right? Like League of Legends, they were shorthanded. Even X-Ray said well, we wasn't really playing. You know
to get a new.
They rinse and repeat. You only rinse and repeat if you're washing your hair and clothes. I'm done. All right. So that's what they did. All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I said it. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to Valorant. You know what I'm saying? And 4v5. Pizza Man wanted to see that game. You go to King of Fighter. That's a 3v3. So now Smash.
Yeah. Next game up, StarCraft. Yeah, StarCraft 2.
Did I not call that junk earlier, man? All the games that can come out, with all these long games. So do you play StarCraft?
I don't think the Bucks have anybody that really enjoys or wants to play StarCraft, and so you just get out of the game. Especially if X-Ray is available. If X-Ray is available and you don't play StarCraft, if they play StarCraft, I would be interested. StarCraft is a big question. I think most people don't play.
Well, I mean,
you just don't play StarCraft.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Half these games, right? Think about it, right? Before you got to UEL, did you know what half these games played? look like?
I did, but that's me as a
Yeah,
person.
but I'm saying, but mostly people don't, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to play these games, right? Like Smash, right? If it's set up correctly, you know, you're going back and forth, right? If you don't set up correctly, then you know it's health, right? Well, you got to think about mostly people don't play it unless they play it when they go to practice, or when they get here, or when they have practice set up. So if you look at the clips, right? Almost every game they played, you see them smiling because they play every game. They touch every game on the wheel. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I probably say it's probably 3 teams that I know touch every game on the wheel. And right now it's showing you that some teams don't even touch games on the wheel because they don't have it. They don't have nobody playing it. Who hit that?
That was AJ managing to knock out Pizza Man.
Well, man, he's 13 years old, man. Leave that man alone, man. Let him live, man. AJ, you smiling, see?
But I think this is one of those things, right? Like, I think expectations and the approach to this game is to get the wins. Like, part of me feels like, and somebody in production, feel free to correct me, if Bucks were the team that the record was set on for the 33 games before, where all 33 games got played. I think it was the Gorillas versus Bucks.
It was Gorillas and the Bucks.
Yeah, and so you maybe don't want to have, quote unquote, like get that honor once again.
Wow, did you see the gravity lift?
That is the fall here that we play. We play with items, and it creates a situation.
He hit the gravity lift on gravity.
Come on, not bars, bro.
Oh,
not bars.
Man.
Not
Did y'all not see that?
Not bars, bro.
Oh man, like hot, like it'd be messed up. Somebody killed me, right? With a pop bottle. I'd be messed. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, who we got right here?
Pyra Mithra versus Hero. AJ's Hero has been managing to get these kills and securing it, but playing somebody like Pyra and Mithra makes me think that you play a little bit of Smash, you know, a little bit of here, something or another. Already down in the life lead overall, unfortunately, though, which is a little bit difficult. And I'm getting reports that AJ said he was going to sweep today in Smash, and it kind of looking like it.
AJ has been balling today, man.
I think Eclipses in general are like in a really great spot overall. I do think that looking again, I think the Bucks' reluctance to kind of like maybe play some of the games that people wouldn't expect them is absolutely just not wanting to try to play the entire way.
So quick thing, right, for people out there, if y'all have not realized, right, AJ health just went up. Like when I say health, I mean his damage just went up finally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's AJ. AJ is down.
Mr. Fear came in, and I mean, because when AJ was in there against Mr. Fear, it was at 23.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Well, 23, 23. Yeah. So now you got
Tegeta.
Tegeta puts his glasses up and say, "Hey man, you about to lose." Oh man.
Here we go. Fear at 50%. Let's see what he's able to do. Us playing Smash Bros. Though with items is what changes the game significantly, because all of a sudden what you're used to and maybe playing what is in fighting games known as neutral, right?
First of all, a plant is going to hit you with a like, that's a problem, bro.
Oh, Bomberman is running out. My man looking for the bomb. I don't know if you want to be near the bombs. I don't know if you want to be. Okay. Oh, we playing Bomberman in Smash. This is not great. And the Ganondorf swing takes out.
That's it,
Mr. Fear. And that is all 4 of the Bucks players down. Only the zombie remains. But with that 4v5, the game is over with. We're looking at StarCraft 2 next. Do I want to see some StarCraft? Yes. Yeah, I like StarCraft.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you, look, I never seen StarCraft until I came here, and then having y'all coach me through StarCraft has been more of a experience, and I'm happy that I'm learning how to play it. Now, if Bucks don't know how to play it, and then we go through it, then that's crazy, because then they're gonna do a concept of not understanding what they're supposed to do.
We did see the Bucks play StarCraft before against another team, so I know that they've played it before. I know Mr. Fear, being in the league a few seasons, has some experience with StarCraft. I've spoken with Gravity before. I know he knows some StarCraft as well. I think Bobby Yagan just played as well. The big thing is, do they think they can win? How much have they looked at and understand Eclipse and understand like how good or bad they might be at the game currently?
So all right, so let's think about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We I already knew it. I already knew it. So we're at 21 games right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, we will break the record.
Forza.
They're not playing Nuremberg. I'm letting you know right now. They want to break the record, and so they're not playing Nuremberg.
All right, so the last game that we didn't end up playing, what was that?
They didn't play StarCraft.
StarCraft, right?
Yeah.
All right. StarCraft 2.
Correct.
Let's get that straight.
I would love if we played Brew War. I really would.
Okay, so
y'all think Billy's unbeatable?
5v5 again.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm a coach and I'm coaching the Bucks right now, right? We in a huddle. You know, hey, look, all these 5v5 games, we're shorthanded. What y'all want to do? You gonna play it, or we going to the next game?
I mean, do you want to play the whole wheel? Is the question.
Listen, are we here to play the whole wheel, or are we here to get practice right now? We're down 17, and there how many more games are left?
So that is something that I do want to highlight. Something really small. Like we're at the point where you're like they could win every game that rolls.
Yeah, and they still won't win.
Yeah.
So now this is the time as a coach and players coming out. All right, guys, we're down. What games do we want to keep playing?
But you have one forfeit left. You if you forfeit Forza, you don't have the option after this. Eclipse is not going to just let you skip a game.
First off, okay. So
unless they absolutely as well don't want to play.
So you got Overwatch left.
Yeah.
We got Apex.
Eclipse will want to play Overwatch and Apex.
UFC.
If Nexus is available, Nexus
Rocket
or AJ
League.
will want to play it.
Hockey.
They'll want to play Rocket League.
FIFA.
And that's their last one.
Like I told you, 5v5s. They're not going to play that. They don't need to play it.
There are too many 5v5s, I think, to take that approach. And
Wreckfest.
That's what I mean. Like, there are too many 5v5s for you just to try to avoid.
We ran 5v5 for the last second half, bro. What was the first 5v5 in the first half? I'll wait. I'm looking.
First 5v5
Street
you
Fighter?
said?
Right?
Street Fighter was a 5v5.
Right, that's it. DNF, Madden, Fortnite.
Yeah. It's the only one that wrote, but look, as we learned on our team personally, assuming how the wheel is going to roll, like this is a dangerous game. At 20-2 with an hour and 10 minutes left, there are 11 games left on the wheel.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm happy for the rest of the game on the wheel. The only reason why I'm gonna say this because it's mostly sports. Think about it.
If Madden's already gone, 2K's already gone.
That's it.
What? UFC, FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Hockey,
NHL.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one more.
So we got hockey,
Rocket League.
FIFA, Rocket League, UFC. So that's 4 out of the 11. Well, my bad. Correct. Fest is about to be gone. So that's what 21-2 probably, give or take, or
23.
20-3. No, I'm just saying if the Clips win, it'd be 21-2, or if the Bucks win, 20-3. Right? Boom. So you got 9 games left. Out of 9 games, you got 4 games for sports.
Yeah.
And then you have Overwatch, Apex. What else? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh. What else I'm missing?
Let's see. Shooter wise, yeah. Overwatch and Apex, Gears.
Oh, Gears. Yep.
Halo already rolled.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. So 4 shooters, 4 sports games.
Strategy. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Just Yu-Gi-Oh as strategy game is the only one that's left.
Right.
And
we're missing one.
For a fighting game, we haven't seen Guilty Gear.
Yep.
Or is there one more fighter that I'm missing? Chat, let us know if we're specifically missing games. I feel like we're missing.
So we got Guilty Gear, right, for fighting. Are we missing any other fighting game?
We are, and I'm almost certain because I can feel like there's a fighting game that we're missing.
You sure? Guilty Gear, DNF. So we had DNF run.
DNF rolled.
Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. Street Fighter.
Yep. Tekken.
4.
King of Fighter.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Smash is 6.
Mm-hmm. That's Guilty Gear.
There's 8. There should be 8 fighting games. I'm almost certain.
Guilty Gear and what else?
I'm not thinking of it, and I know I'll remember it in a second. And I might be wrong.
Hold on.
But I'm almost certain that there's 8 fighting games.
I'm about to tell you right now. Don't worry about it.
Something I think about that I haven't touched recently. I'm gonna trust chat. Chat will remember, and production will help me as well.
So you said fighting.
Yeah.
Tekken, Super Smash, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, King of Fighter, Guilty Gear, DNF, and we already seen Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball was the one we didn't name before.
Yeah, but we seen that though. So
Yeah. So it was we have one left. Yeah.
So we're missing Apex, COD, Gears, and Overwatch.
Yeah.
Right. And then we're missing like we talked about Guilty Gear. Then we're missing FIFA, hockey, Rocket League, and UFC. And then we're missing Yu-Gi-Oh. Any racing that we're missing? Nope, because the last racing game just went. Wreckfest. So we saw all the racing game.
That math. What I'm not. I don't do math on stream. I'm not. My brain is not gonna do math on stream. I know if I do, I'm gonna mess it up.
Trust me, my eye just started blinking when you said math. Like, oh man.
All right, here we go. Getting into some Wreckfest.
FIFA. Who car's not moving?
I'm gonna call Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm gonna call that Yu-Gi-Oh. Miss Bobby Yoggins.
Did I say Overwatch earlier?
Yeah.
I said. So
and we will be playing Overwatch because even if they want to forfeit it, Eclipse is going to want to play.
They're not forfeiting.
No, I'm saying Eclipse. Even if they want to forfeit it, Eclipse is going to.
What
play.
are they doing? Who has a car?
Somebody on Eclipse. No, Bobby Yoggins has a car. We saw Bobby Yoggins at the beginning in the car.
Why?
He can drive. You feel like he can drive?
He can drive. Okay.
Feels like he can drive. Yeah.
All right. Was that Psycho blocking him in?
That is somebody on Eclipse trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
He drifting pretty well. He doing his thing. He doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be a little bit careful.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't take a lot of hits in this game mode. Manages to get by the bus pretty safely. Knows he's gonna have a bus coming at him on the opposite direction. Does he drift this correctly, or does he get clipped? Turn to the side, is able to avoid, and is now able to make his way through. He's getting plenty of points.
Right now, we got one car racing.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Y'all stop what y'all doing. Just sit there.
Clip's kind of having fun, to be very honest.
Yeah, I know they are. I mean, they're up. They're up, bro. Ain't nobody.
I just wrecked someone.
He said, I just wrecked someone.
Oh, sorry.
And here we go. We're on Spicy. Spicy moving in this bus though. Don't get it twisted.
I mean, it's 24. It's 24-26 right now.
They just have to make sure with the buses, especially with one of them being a car, they don't have a whole lot they have to do, and Bobby Yoggins has to essentially run this entire race flawless and not get hit.
See, he coming in hot,
and that killed Bobby Yoggins in 2 hits.
Bro, I just said it. It's a racing like.
In a 4v5 though, that's back to your question. You gotta do something risky. You gotta take a chance to maybe have a chance to win.
And everybody race.
I don't know about that. I would honestly say you pick 4 buses before everybody races.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Did they what?
Oh yeah, the game's over. They wrecked everybody else.
I know. I just asked. Like we talked about the game setup, right? So right now you got timeouts, right?
Like, so an example for you on the forfeits, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would rather you forfeit Overwatch 2 than you forfeit StarCraft or Forza.
So they forfeit StarCraft. They forfeit Forza. They forfeit CTR. They forfeit 2K and Madden.
Yeah, of those games, you're not winning Overwatch 4v5, especially not against Eclipse.
What are we? What setup are we doing? What map are we running? You know what I'm saying? Are we pushing?
No. Overwatch fundamentally is a game.
I know.
You need to be that much better.
You need to have 5, first off.
And Eclipse is not the team in the league where you're like, my 4 is better than your 5. It's like, no. This is one of the games that they enjoy.
Do you think the bots 4 can beat the Eclipse 5 in the Overwatch?
In Overwatch, no.
Gotcha.
I don't know if any team in the league could beat the top 3 to 5. The top 3-4 teams in Overwatch, I don't think anybody in the league, whether or not they're another top team, could win 4v5 in Overwatch.
So you think about this right here, right? We have an hour left.
Yeah.
And we still have, 9 games left?
Oh, yeah, it's very doable. Yu-Gi-Oh! It depends how long Yu-Gi-Oh! Takes.
I'm not worried about Yu-Gi-Oh!
But
I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh!
FIFA's
last.
FIFA's guaranteed 6 minutes, 8 minutes, or 14 minutes.
FIFA, give or take, if
setup. I'm including setups of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
what you have sports games. Rocket League is like a guaranteed 5 to 7.
You can run one 1v4 in Rocket League, or 4v4. All depends.
Eclipse might. I mean, if they want to win the record, they could play something like Heat Seekers and in the game as fast as possible. If you then go to other sports games, NHL, you could end that in 30 seconds if you hit all the pucks. And just
all depends on like if they got the +2 puck, -1, whatever. So it's lucky on that. FIFA, UFC, you can probably win.
We've seen somebody finish before we were able to swap over to the game. That game can be 30 seconds.
Yeah, all depends on if you know how to use it, if you know how to run out and hit the player, grab, whatever.
Once again, Yu-Gi-Oh could be a turn 1 kill, whether that's Exodia or something else.
Yep. Apex can run, like you said, 45 minutes.
Guilty Gear X-Ray should be able to end Guilty Gear in my opinion, it shouldn't take more than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You get in the game
5
and then
minutes,
X-Ray
7
be able
minutes
to play.
setup, give or take.
I wouldn't even take that. Like, legitimately, X-Ray the moment that game rolled could sit down, set up the game, be like, yo, bring me my first victim.
So we're looking at Overwatch right now, right?
Yeah.
What game do you see coming up next?
The game I want is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I still want Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
I want Yu-Gi-Oh to roll. They put Momo in the lineup for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Chat, real quick. What's the next game coming up? I think it's gonna be Call of Duty or FIFA.
Call of Duty's a long game too.
Yeah.
Unless they go out mad quick. If you realize you up in points and just end the game in like at 28th place, you'd be all right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, if I'm up like the Clips, I'll jump with the Bucks jump. Take all the kills.
Hey, shout out to Snappy, goated skin. Shout out to Kerrigan. I didn't get to see StarCraft today. I told you, I'm trying to tell you, hey.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Shout out to a goated skin here, the Kerrigan skin. It's a StarCraft character that they put in Overwatch for Widowmaker. Goated skin. Yeah, that's Kerrigan.
Okay.
Nova's another one.
Is this a personal account?
Yeah, for Overwatch for a lot of these personals here, so you can get your skins.
Look, you see him, he went back to the Nova.
Yeah, Nova's also sick. Nova's also from StarCraft. She's one of the ghosts in StarCraft, the invisible sniper.
So they're looking like they're running a Reaper, a Widowmaker, Baptiste. No, not Baptiste.
They are running 5 DPS, 4 DPS and a healer.
That's crazy.
They don't feel like they need a tank. They are playing 4v5, and they realize the DPS is more important. Never mind, they're running 5 DPS. I can't count. Like I said, don't do math on stream, kid.
That's crazy.
Bastion, Soldier, Reaper, May, Widowmaker. All right, moving out here, we are playing push, so this mode does take a little bit more time, and it does favor like being able to have some kind of consistent fights. Snappy looking for an angle here, possibly get some kills, moving around maybe for a flank angle here, somebody not paying attention, trying to ensure that he will be consistently be able to take these fights, getting his picks, is immediately able to kill. Immediately able to kill more. This is 100% just an incredibly difficult situation. Moving up to their base to immediately start shooting. Looks like they're switching over to more tanks. Trying to put him in a position. We hear the screams coming out from Snappy. Having to reposition a little bit. Keep himself a little bit safe. And once again, moving to try to get it. Ooh, almost hits the snipe. He trying to make some montage plays out here. Doing his very best. All right, now from here, they're trying to stream out. We see them trying to find their opportunity. AJ with the May. Let's chill out. Let's chill out. It may be summertime. And then X-Ray over here on the Reaper as well. Taken back on this high ground. We jump back over to Snappy. Dealing with the Brigitte. Jumps down. Manages to get the kill. Isn't in too much danger. Characters do now have, with the newest season, passive healing. So they don't necessarily, as long as they are willing to wait, kind of like you see Snappy doing here a little bit, they're able to regen their health and able to play again. Due to all the squishies, they go ahead and swap on over to Roadhog. They can get these hooks. They're able to deal a bunch of damage. and actually be able to get some kills. He has to drop down and reposition. Now we're on to Mr. Fear. Mr. Fear here on the Roadhog, trying to make a play and get something done, using his healing, tossing out his traps. Usually seen as like a pretty solo queue champion, but this big ult coming out of Tegeta.
Yeah, Soldier right now just use the ult with the Soldier right now, Tegeta, and he's just going crazy. Just have 4 kills.
AKA FaZe Obama.
I was back there.
Snappy
That
with the
was-
snipe.
That was a killer kill. Killer cam.
Snappy looking to get headshots. If y'all didn't know, Snappy is a sniper. In case people don't realize that, Snappy is just straight up a sniper.
Yo, he's over here going
He
crazy.
looking for his shots. He looking to put on the highlight reel.
And you see how he's doing? Like he's powering that junk up to 100, and then he's shooting.
Yep, he always is able to just time it out, just ready.
Yo, he's on a
readily.
10-player kill streak, and they're about to finish this up.
And we
That's game.
have it finished.
That's game.
That is Overwatch, signed, sealed, and delivered to the Eclipse.
Look, Snappy.
Yeah. Oh, he was shooting.
I know. Like, I know. But just look, watch 100. Look, here you go. Another one. Got you right there. You ain't. Nope. You ain't going nowhere. I see you. Got you. I see you. Like, bro, he was on that junk like it was. You know what I'm saying? It was game over.
It's one of those games. But we're back to a game the Bucks wanted to see in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, I am excited for this game.
So
The Reapers have the record for the most points?
So, yep, I know.
Oh, you saying most, like the biggest differential.
So just
Okay.
so we were just told that Eclipse hold the record for right now for this week.
No, going forward now, they have the record. They if they win, I believe 2 more. They forfeited Yu-Gi-Oh, which makes me sad. I know that is intentional because they recognized that Momo was available and they weren't going to give
But
him
they
the
wanted
ability
Rocky
to
League. Don't
play.
you hear him right now going crazy for Rocky
Oh, they love this
League?
game. They love this game.
So Yu-Gi-Oh goes to the Bucks on a forfeit that they didn't want to play.
They just like, this is when those forfeits end up mattering and being far more about what's the word I want to
Man,
use?
they're trying to go for the record, man.
Yeah, but like the biggest differential kind of requires them to play and win at least a few more games.
So just want to say hello to everybody out there, man. Just want to say hi to my peoples, Vape, Stars. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a great day. Say out to everybody else, to my production team back there. Thank y'all for letting me be here today, with my teammate. I'm enjoying this Clips and Bugs game. So everybody out there, just remember this, man. Tune in. Tell everybody about us, man. Share the stream. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Also, we're on Twitch and some other platforms too. But I will let y'all know. But I know those 3 are the most that we do right now. So tell somebody. If you're on Facebook, share it. If you're on Instagram, share it. Come on. Word of mouth, man.
It is always appreciated and always helpful. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one at the end of the day.
Look, Rocket League.
Yeah.
One of these 4.
Oh, they're not playing one before. I will almost promise you.
Why
that.
not?
Because they want to win and they want to make a statement.
So, all right. So if we have D bubbles in, right? If we have our bubbles in, 1v4, he would enjoy this 1v4.
If you know that you have someone that can 1v4, I agree with you.
Yeah. Bubbles.
If you don't know,
Yeah. Go 4v4?
I send like 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Two probably. If you're really confident, you could probably send 2.
It's gonna be a reset for with
I
2?
think if it was Snappy, if it was like Snappy Nexus, I think they go 2v3. I don't think Spicy's bad at the game either. but they might just let people kind of play whatever they want to play at this point.
Yeah, the coach probably say, "Hey guys, what y'all want to do?" Go ahead.
But they could send Nexus Spicy, and that probably wins. I don't know the experience level over on the Bucks. I don't know like how good or bad they are at Rocket League. But probably the best Rocket League team overall. And they're sending all four of the Bucks in, which I kind of expected. But the best overall Rocket League team is Eclipse, and there looks like Snappy wants to get his chance to play some Rocket League, so we'll see Snappy, Spicy, Nexus.
So we going 3v4?
Could be.
Yeah, Spicy, Nexus, and Snappy going in against the Bucks 4.
Yeah. If Jerry was here, they would send in 4. They would guarantee sending 4 if Jerry was here. Why? Because they don't get to play Rocket League, especially if they're actually allowed to play Soccer, the normal version of Rocket League, as opposed to being forced to play like Heat Seekers or the Ice Puck or some of the other modes that people try to use to get around. Generally, like the high level of skill in Rocket League that Eclipse has. They are, I think, as a whole, the best Rocket League team. And I don't know if many Rocket League players would argue with me. I don't know if people in the chat argue with me a lot about a lot of things. A lot.
So,
okay.
So you got to think about this too right now, right? Eclipse has been showing out and been making sure to end game so quick. But right now, like setup time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting the timeouts.
Yeah, they have one timeout left. They've been kind of using them to get into the games they want to get into. Here we go. We hit 0. Let me listen out to the floor. We might hear something from the stage live.
We got 50
from
minutes
Harlem.
Left. 50 minutes left. Well, 51.
51 minutes with 8 games left. A lot of them sports games. I think that like the sports games.
And mostly stuff was on console. Besides Apex, Call of Duty, and something else.
Apex. I'm trying to think what game mode they picked. They probably go team deathmatch because they can probably end that the quickest. Maybe maybe pick a really small map and then hopefully go for like
capture the flag.
Not for Apex. It's what is it? It's gun game. Gun game or TDM. Because you're not playing
team
Control.
Deathmatch.
Control takes 10 years.
Like if you do team deathmatch against the Bucks.
Ooh, and we checking out that road to Michigan once again. Eclipse trying to solidify their spot on top here, putting them at 6 wins overall. What we're looking for and what Eclipse is looking for, if they can get one more win after today's game, they'll be at 7-0, and that will solidify them as the first seed coming out of the Southern Conference. On the flip side, we have a lot of really big and
7-0.
Yeah, if they win today and then win the next game. They will all go ahead and be up there. Here we are watching Snappy, laughing, having fun, looking at the ball as things go around. Are they able to get a goal here? Apex Legends, you spoke it into existence.
I know,
Pop.
man. I wasn't trying to. Man.
All right, and here we go. Nexus with the first score here on Rocket League. Hey guys, welcome back. And here we go, going to the second match up. And swinging on around, we see Nexus coming out, looking for a shot on the goal, is able to get it off the back wall, maybe going to make a play off on this game in another area of the map. This is one of those things, we know they're up by one goal already, but all of Eclipse is pretty proficient, especially these 3 players in this game. They're always happy to play the game, and this is one of those games that I know they were happy to talk about and to get to and to get overall in. And here we go. We're sweeping around. And Nexus is getting back on defense, trying to ensure this ball doesn't go in. Even with 4 people, they're just overall ability. If this was a game where you were stuck on the ground, I think having a man advantage would have a lot bigger impact. But the fact that they can flip, they can jump, they can take the ball up on the wall, they can pass it to each other in those formats means that just by virtue of the 3 of them knowing what they're doing, they can make it so that the Bucks players can't ever touch the ball. Going up on the wall. Ooh, tries to go for a big spin. Snappy still in complete control of his car. Almost manages to pick the ball up. One of his teammates sets him up for a goal, and that is going in.
Yo, Nexus
Nice.
is going off, bro. Oh, Pop is in there. Perfect.
Wow, this is
Bye, guys.
crazy. Nexus is out here trying to show people that he can play Rocket League. I know most of this team on Eclipse know how to play Rocket League because they was out there getting hype when Rocket League came up. So this is a time where everybody's trying to show their skills, man.
Yeah, it's one of those games that, like, I had the conversation with him before. Nexus helping out a little bit, driving the car towards the goal.
Baba Yaga with the score.
Nice shot from Baba Yagins. You can tell they're having a little bit of fun, trying to just enjoy their time here in Rocket League. Swaps over, grabs some boost, gets it out, clears it from in front of the goal, and is now looking to make a play on the Bucks side of the map. The Bucks send it up in the air, but Snappy says, I think you handed that to me, ends up whiffing on the hit, though. Quick to rotate back around, grab another boost, and look to come back in for another play. Going up towards the middle.
He's not even playing ball lock.
And Snappy scored this. I'm going to need to see this because it's cold. You see the screen? Screen got cold, Swag Daddy. That's spicy, sending it over.
Flew in.
What a shot.
Stop playing.
Holy shit.
And my man said, I do this. I do this.
Bro, listen, he flew in from the middle like he was Superman.
You see him moving around, shifting, trying to get their placements, get their positions. Nexus with another quick goal.
Look, Bobby Yaga right now is like, man, I can't believe he just did that. Nexus putting his hair back, like, yeah.
I do this.
Look at that. They flying in, man.
High silver at least. Goodness. This is one of those games that I know that everybody, even ignoring the shooters, I don't this has left me speechless. Like, this is one of those games against Eclipse that, especially if they have like Snappy, Spicy, and Nexus, and I know again Jury, like if they have certain people you just don't play, especially if they have more than one of them. Them having three of them, are they scoring in their own? There's no way they're scoring in their own goal. Okay, cool. They got some teammate. Snappy, did Snappy get control of it? The bounce?
Nah. If this, about to say, this go in.
Nice defense.
But he centered the ball though, bro. You saw that?
Nice defense. But yeah, hey, he knows exactly what he's doing. Goes ahead and sets it up for Spicy to get his own score.
Swaggy Daddy just scored. Who was that?
That's Spicy. That's Spicy. I can tell you right now. That's the alias. People don't know about the alias.
Swaggy Daddy, huh? Okay. And he's typing in. He said report it. That's crazy.
Nice shadow defense, but isn't able to stop the goal. Gravity said, hey, like, don't play too much with your food. Don't play too much with your food.
Is that a tattoo on his neck?
I don't think so. I don't know. And so here we go. We're sweeping around.
Okay. Hit the power ball.
Going ahead, jumping up, looking for another play. Off the wall. Is he able to get it down to a teammate? Teammate wasn't there for the play. This is a different. This is what Rocket League, quote unquote, at a higher level
with a
looks
360
like for those
spin.
that don't know.
Come on, bro. That's crazy.
Ball control, the ability just to get the ball, control your car, set up play after play. But a teammate was already on their side. Nexus says, I got you.
That's looking like fucking three shots.
Four goals. Yeah, he kind of doing the thing. My man turned around and said, "Ha, got that one."
I like his car though.
Yeah, no, it's clean
with the flip.
Oop! It comes back onto the Eclipse side of the map.
But if you look at it, like he's not running ball game. You know what I'm saying? Ball cam, right? Like most people run ball cam. Like he's running it right now. But earlier he's not running. Like Snappy, he's not even running ball cam.
So one thing that I see is a lot of players in this game, the really top tier players, they swap between ball cam and off of ball cam to help with control of their car.
Yeah, I know Bubbles does that a lot when we once he plays and stuff like that. And you sit there while watching him, I'm like, yo, I wish I could be like that.
Nah, like just the ability of people to control.
Now I can drive a car in real life, but I'm not flipping no cars like that, bro. That's no.
You imagine being in the driver's seat, bro?
No. I'm throwing up every time, bro. You crazy? You want to ride with me? Nope.
All right, and swings back over, hits the ball, heading back over.
Oh, nice little lead.
We got 40 seconds left in the game.
Oh, nice little dribble.
Eclipse popping it up.
Oh, bro, come on, stop playing.
stops them from being able to get to it.
Nice little stop. 7-2 right now. Look, Snappy's just smiling.
Snappy seeing an opportunity, hits it off the wall, should be
Hit it
able to
again.
get back here.
Oh.
Isn't able to get a clean shot to send that in, but is
Right.
getting control of the ball once again. Goes up in the air. I feel like they're attempting something right now. I feel like they're plotting.
Look like a Cobra 5 setup. That's all.
Boom.
Oh,
hit the bounce.
Oh, man.
Center in
That's
front of the
crazy.
goal. Are they able to get anything off it? It gets flipped back up. We got 7, 6, 5, 4. Pops it up in the air. 3, 2. You can't touch the ground no more. It's still up in the air if they're able to touch it, and that is the end.
7-2.
Eclipse
With
a
the
W.
win. Yo, listen. If anybody else is watching this right now, like Eclipse is loud in here. You know what I'm saying? And when I say loud, they're quiet, but they're quiet loud. You know, respectful loud. You know, so some of y'all need to be respectful loud when y'all winning like this. You know. So now it's Apex is up next.
Apex Legends is a great game. This could run out the majority of the clock if we somehow get to a set number of points and don't end the game. I don't think that's going to happen. Eclipse is going to do everything in their power to end this, but I know Baba Yaggins takes pride in the shooting.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Right? We're at 26 right now. 27, right? 52 minutes. Forfeit.
Who?
Eclipse, forfeit.
No. I'm trying to score as many points as possible.
I know. It's a forfeit. Apex is gonna take a while, right?
Eclipse about to.
Hold up. I know. Look, I'm just saying. If Eclipse win this game in like 5 to 7 minutes, then all right, boom, right? Then we're down to 45 minutes, right?
Mhm.
You got FIFA, hockey, UFC, and then something else, right? No. It's UFC, hockey, FIFA, Guilty Gear. Right?
That's 4.
I'm missing one.
We're missing
I'm
2
missing
games.
racing.
We're missing 2 games.
Is there a racing game?
No, I don't think so.
Let me check.
F1.
Nope. F1 already went. All the racings are done.
Yu-Gi-Oh's gone, so all the strategy should be out of there.
Yep.
All the fighting games beyond Guilty Gear.
Call
of Duty.
Guilty Gear, Call of Duty, and then Apex still, UFC, hockey, and FIFA.
3
and 3.
6.
So
We're still. I feel like we're missing. I feel like there's a game that like is very obvious that we're missing.
Oh, we're missing one.
What?
PGA golf.
That's not on the wheel. Do not put it on the wheel.
Put it on the wheel. Stop
Don't
playing,
do it.
man.
Don't
Put it on the wheel.
Don't listen to him.
Where my boy Bubbles at? Time in. Tell him put the PGA Tour on the wheel, man.
Tell him to stop.
I love golf.
Please tell him to
Can you
stop.
imagine if we had a golf game like mini putt golf? Would you play that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right.
That would go crazy.
See,
That would
okay,
go crazy.
see,
That would go
you
crazy.
play that, right? Or some archery.
Oh, archery? I would go crazy in. People don't know. I would go crazy. But beyond all that, I think that if they actually want to push for the record, right? So if Clips wants to push for the record, they pick probably either TDM or gun game, play a super aggressive style. If they get choice of map, probably play like an estates, play something like really force a lot of short range skirmishers that you probably win. If you want to play it quickly and finish out, you don't let them take you to Thunderdome. You might not even care about mode.
So what's the record? To be production, can you help me out with the record right now, please? Like, if they score one more, will they have the record, or do they need? So 24-3 is the record, right? If they score.
Well, the Gorillas have played every game. Well, played 32 games.
Mm-hmm.
Tekken was out, but wasn't on the wheel yet.
Gotcha.
So the Gorillas have. It's the biggest gap, right, of all time.
Okay, so Reapers and Gorillas was 24-3 on Thursday.
Yeah.
And we're looking at 23-3 right now with the Bucks.
So they need to win 2 games to claim the record.
So if they win another game,
yeah,
they tie the record. And if they win 2 games, they break the record.
Yeah, but I think they also want to break the record for having played the whole wheel.
Break the record on Call of Duty.
So not everyone's gonna be on the same order.
FIFA. See, now you just calling out so it don't roll.
Yes.
Man,
because
plotting.
because I wanted FIFA to roll, or hockey, and now you have a chance to, you know what I'm saying, to break the record on FIFA. Go! Hey!
Nah, it should have been a fighting game. Make it Guilty Gear.
Should have been a shooting game.
Hey, yo, Bucks, win this. Pizza Man, come on, go crazy. Bobby Yoggins, come on, go crazy.
They're going to get Spicy, AJ, and Tagada.
Gravity, come on, go crazy.
Yeah, they ain't doing that, bro.
I bet you.
Their initial is SAT.
I guess we start on.
They're gonna sit down.
Dang, they're gonna get set down. That's crazy. All right, here we go. We are playing gun game, and we're gonna see how quickly their goal is going to be to take this take this match.
25 guns, right?
Yeah.
So they got 25. So quick question. So people out there, right? If I am with you and I shoot and I kill somebody, right?
Yeah.
And you kill somebody, does that mean that our guns are going up at the same time, or just for that person guns?
If you kill somebody and then later on a teammate kills somebody, they will advance to the furthest gun that your team has unlocked.
Got you.
And so, like, there is a strategy here to play kind of safe. Bobby Yoggins trying to, like, maybe take a more defensible position that he can take a fight in. Now rotating away, knowing that Eclipse is trying to play this game fast. They want to get as many kills as quickly as possible and to make this game in. And but Bobby Yoggins managing to find his way.
Yo, I didn't even see what he was shooting at. I need glasses.
Ooh, Bobby Yoggins, though, with some good fire, isn't able to take that gunfight. And I believe that they're on 8 currently. Ooh. You see the 3 of them, Eclipses, currently at 8 of 25 kills.
So I was saying, so it's all about a team. So if you don't, like, see how they're sticking together?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a 3-man team. Sometimes they're moving. They're moving together. You know, I'm moving. I'm gone. I'm moving to the right. Moving to the right. Move to the left. Move to the left.
I think this is also a situation where they just want to win as fast as possible. You see
all of them together?
Yeah. They want to win all as fast as possible. They end up losing a kill. Spicy going down. The other 2 players dropping in, looking to take the fight to them. 2 of the Bucks are down. They're looking for the 3rd, trying to find another possible kill, if at all. There, we're also up to the Spitfire in terms of guns.
Dang.
Ends up turning around, manages to click it over. Now we're on to the L-Star is up for the leading player on Eclipse. Not the L-Star. What is that? The Prowler.
Yeah, I see it.
Prowler.
Yeah, we on SMGs. I had to think about that. We don't. No, we on L-Star. I know my Apex weapons.
What was it?
It was the L-Star.
Or was?
Yeah, it actually is the L-Star.
Oh, because of the okay.
Yeah, the design. Now the Volt should be the furthest weapon after this. So boom, actually skipping over the Volt to the alternator, pushing us to the next weapon. They are now in the SMG class. Went ahead and went to the next one. We're on to the car. They are making this look easy. Eclipse, once again, you know, they may not want to say that they're a shooting team, but when you put guns in their hands, they perform to a different level. We're now on to the shotguns, I believe, here. Finally taking a couple of deaths. The Mastiff is in Spicy's hands. And he looking to take some shots. Not the angle you want to take, but they're able to get to the Peacekeeper next. They're already advancing a little bit further here and there. He's using this Bloodhound to great effect to be able to find the Bucks players as quickly as possible. Also using the Wraith to maybe get into some tricky positions to be able to take a fight and to overall continue to put the pressure down. This is a team comp and a setup that is meant to roll. The Gibby is the slowest player, but the Gibby provides the bubbles, and especially in these situations where you have these shotguns, you can force short-range engagements, which is going to be to your benefit. You don't want to be out here fighting from a super far distance with shotgun.
So if looking at right now, look like they're at 18?
Yes.
So they got 7 more to go. You know, he just threw out a little.
His ult. Basically, if they're on the roof of the building, they're going to have to jump off.
Yep, that's the
crack some armor.
Yep, come downstairs if you want to. I got you.
Reloads, looking to take another shot.
Oh, gotcha.
Manages to get the kill. Now onto the sniper rifles, onto the G7 Scout.
Heal up. That's the thing, though. Like, you see how they're sticking together, right? They're making sure, and whoever that is right there is going crazy. AJ.
Triple take. Yep. AJ on the triple take. Doesn't have too many weapons left. We're in the sniper category. He has 2 more snipers, and I believe he will start to be into the short-ish range weapons. Ultimately getting him on that knife at the 25th kill. All right, let's see. They're now able to play the far further range since they now do have the snipers. They just need to get him set up. You see Tegeta still moving around, trying to get something done with this shotgun. Ends up racing out to get himself into a better position to maybe take a better fight. Not even though they're not trying to take just unnecessary deaths. Allows his team to move in to show him support. Some support moving up to the top here, looking for another play as well. And I think they're going to look to re-engage here inside of the building. AJ is looking like he's taking some damage, so maybe engaged on the Gibby, trying to find another kill, but they're on the wingman. They're right here on the edge of the pistol class is right there. If they get to this wingman, it's only 2-3 more kills and the game is over. So we see it in AJ's hands. AJ looking to make a move. Tegeta's in combat, trying to find his way to get to his teammate, but finds another target, gets the kill, swaps over to the P2020. This is weapon number 24-25. If he can get this kill, he will move on to this throwing knife. Looking for it, isn't able to do it. Aim isn't there, ends up getting some assistance, but his team is now on the throwing knife. They can end this with the next kill. Now the question is, are Eclipse just going to support who's on the throwing knife or try to ego it out a little bit and say, like, yo, I want to win the game. I want to win the game. Hey, bro, I want to win the game.
He's shooting too.
Cracks him almost all the way down, jumps down just in time to go ahead and battery up.
And he's playing on PC.
Yes. Yes.
So that's crazy when somebody's playing, when you're on a controller and you're losing to a guy on PC.
I think the big thing that I always say is, in long-range engagements, PCs do have the advantage. Trying to get those kills, isn't able to find the kill. Tegeta pushing up aggressively, hoping to get that final kill and go ahead and end the game. We are at the 33-minute mark. If they're looking to close out all the games on the wheel, they're going to have to end this as soon as possible. Taking these ranged fights, trying to allow Tegeta to move up and in as the Wraith. It gives him an opportunity with the ability to sneak around. 1, needs to hit another knife. Climbs up the building, looking for the other opportunity. 2, doesn't hit. And that's it. You are the champion. Tegeta hitting the final knife, going ahead and dropping a big dub.
He threw a knife at your back, boy.
24-3. They have officially tied the record. FC and a lot of these sports games can be won fairly quickly if you are on top of it. AJ, though, will not be available to go in. I know they're probably looking at somebody like Nexus. I got to look at the lineup, see if there's a reset. If they can get AJ and Nexus into FIFA, there's a good chance that this ends real quick.
Probably so. I mean, but FIFA has 2 minutes in each quarter. So you think about, it's 2 minutes.
Oh no, they got X-Ray and Nexus. They're fine.
Yeah.
X-Ray and Nexus will absolutely. People don't know that X-Ray Aspect plays like FIFA. Like, he actually is good at FIFA. It's one of those things that people do not.
Just looking at their profile picture, like, you see them coming up, like, yep, they're smiling, bro. Like, they like, it's my game.
Now, my question is, if the Bucks offered you the forfeit, do you take the forfeit here? In terms of, like, the game and move on to the next one? Are you trying to finish the wheel?
It's a team and coach decision, because I feel like if they was going to finish the wheel, right, and just take it, why not just forfeit games that you don't want to play the last? You finish the wheel
because you still want to get the record for the biggest gap.
I hear you, but here's the thing: you beat them, right? And let's say you beat them in FIFA, right? And then let's say another game you beat them, right? Let's say it's 2 games left.
That's so it was 24-3, so they have to maintain a 21-point lead to be able to get the record. So they could give up.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you got
technically, like,
it's
10 games.
It's 28 games right now.
Yeah,
right?
They could give
Count
up
this. Yeah. And then let's say the next game is
they could forfeit
Guilty Gear.
They could forfeit like the last 3. Nah, X-Ray's gonna want to play Guilty Gear.
But I'm saying, let's say Guilty Gear is next, right? That's a quick win. So if it's COD or UFC, then
that comes down to how they want to.
Yeah.
Like,
because I'm saying UFC could take them on. Like, let's look at this right here. I would say Guilty Gear.
All right, cool. We're doing the roll, and what is that? That is Call of Duty Warzone. This man Pop controlling the wheel. Vac, somebody check. Manchester City is Mr. Fear and Baba Yoggins.
So if everybody know, it was said that, you know, just make sure y'all start using regular teams in FIFA.
Yeah, Soccer Aid, who people have been playing for a little bit, it was finally understood that they are an all-star team.
What? I did not. Anyways, it's 2-0. France against Manchester City. I knew that Sports Aid was an all-star team, but you know, it's not. Ooh.
And that is 3-0.
Yo, who was that? Who just scored that? Was that Nexus? Or he's pink, Nexus blue?
Blue and pink. Blue is
pink is X-ray.
Yeah, pink is X-ray.
So that was X-ray that just did that.
I'm trying to. People don't know that X-ray plays FIFA. It's one of those like really quiet things that if you don't like have never paid attention to or talk to X-ray, you would never know that he likes and plays FIFA.
I mean, I love FIFA. I love hockey.
Sports games are cool.
Yeah. I mean, I just like
sports are cool in general.
I just like sports. Period. Well, I've been in Germany, bro. So what else are we supposed to do over there in Germany besides drink?
I love games. Any type of games, sports.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm surprised they have put spades on this game yet. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's the thing is Pop. This will be a record. If they play every game, it'd be the first game for all 33 games to roll. We had 22 of the games roll, or 32 of the games roll in the Gorillas matchup.
But Tekken wasn't
on the wheel yet. And so if we are looking to break that record, they do need to play all 33 games. They need a 21 point lead, which means they would need to be up.
Are y'all? I mean,
they would get the record, I think, even if
I'm watching the gameplay, right? Mm-hmm. So the gameplay, they're using the walls, and it's it's a nice setup, right?
Yeah.
Using off the wall, breaking off the wall, hitting off the wall, bringing it back, setting it up, like. But it seems like the Bucks don't know how to play soccer, bro.
Again, it's one of those things that I think sports tend to have some more specialized players as well in it. You have some people with secondary categories, but it's not necessarily many players' primary category.
But I feel like everybody should know how to play one sports game, bro. Because if you think about it, right, 2K, 2K, hockey, and soccer have the same concept of the the diagram or the floor, right? You can run threes, you know what I'm saying? If you play the zone, like hockey and soccer, right? Boom. Play the zone. That's all you have to do. Like, see how they're setting it up? You know what I'm saying? Boom. He's playing around with them.
I think the big thing, like knowing both Nexus and X-Ray, they both spent time outside of the U.S. and, people that don't know.
Yeah.
Football, soccer is the most popular sport on the entire planet. So it doesn't surprise me that especially two players that have experience in life outside of the U.S. and play games have played a good bit of FIFA. They understand the game. They know how to play it well. They've probably competed with their friends for a long time. Like the two of them have complete control and understanding of what they're doing. And the funny part is every score they do make does slow down the overall clock.
Hey, bro, listen. I don't care how much people play, but if a dude is doing these animations on y'all, you got to be more like you got to be aggressive. I'm not having nobody do no animation on me, bro. It's in no sports game, bro. I mean, just as me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like they don't really like they don't never play together or something on sports. Like you see how he's passing it?
Yeah.
Like he just literally just, you know what I'm saying? And then the goalie's back there. There's like he's chasing them. Like you don't need to chase somebody, bro. That's all. Like they're aggressive. So yellow is Fear and red is Baba Yaga. So you see that? Boom. Good job. They got lucky on that play right there, though. So.
But yeah, it's you can tell they've played FIFA. They've played FIFA, right? Mm-hmm. But there's a difference between playing FIFA and really knowing FIFA super strongly.
I'll tell you, anybody, any sports game, go to practice. Go to free practice and learn a player. You know, whatever they do, like in 2K, they give you a free practice where you can learn with Steph Curry and start shooting. You know, in hockey, they give you or you can shoot on the goalie. You know what I'm saying? 1-on-1. So, you know, same thing with FIFA. You have a goalie and a defender or attacker. You know, you learn a couple moves. Like, you know, like when you're a fighter, right?
Mhm.
You're gonna learn a basic combo or a basic move for your player. You know what I'm saying? And one that can get you out. And I feel like you see how they're changing, they're chasing. Like they're telling me that they don't know this game. Just because you know how to pass and push a button, like look at it. See, yellow. Yellow's going to go help Fear, but you got to do over here. Why are you going to double team somebody?
I think that's a sports awareness in you as a sports player.
Yeah, it's just, you know, like
it's one of those things that, like, I agree with you in a lot of ways that people think that playing any game on this wheel, any game is just a matter of knowing the buttons to that game. And, like, understanding how to think about the game.
Dang. That was nice.
Understanding how to think about the game and how to approach the game from that respect. Yeah, nah, this game is.
Yeah, I know.
Once again, I'm proud of Nexus and.
Oh, he didn't animate like he was praying, and then he scored his own goal. See, like they're playing around, right? Like listen, and I understand. Look at that. I understand they're up, but this is a time where, I mean, like you said, you can play whatever you want to, do whatever you want to, but like I'm trying, like, I understand we want to play and have fun, and that's cool. Like, kill them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already up, man. Kill them.
Well, the big thing here as well is they have 4 forfeits. Mm-hmm. They essentially need to get to, if they want to maintain the record for like most wins, they basically need to, if they got to 29 and then forfeited 4 games,
they'll still be up by 22.
Yeah. But that's the difficult part is they have to get these next 3 games. With 20 minutes left, you're counting on like NHL. You're counting on you. Funnily enough, don't really want Guilty Gear because somebody could like play the rounds like super slow.
He scored.
Almost got there. But they're doing a lot of very impressive footwork, trying to get to where he needs to be. Doing a great job, and that is the end of the clock. That's another W coming on over to players in FIFA. So with the time left on the clock, we have at most 4 games because of the way setup is going to work.
Call of Duty next. So do you play that?
4 games, 6 games. Do you play Call of Duty?
Because I mean, Guilty Gear is on what, PC?
Call of Duty is probably the longest game still left on the wheel. Mm-hmm. Probably. We're with 28 games left.
And Guilty Gears.
Nah, I mean, Guilty Gear can be long, but like.
What I'm saying though, so
if I'm being very honest, if X-Ray is available for Guilty Gear, there is like a high likelihood that rounds should not last more than 30 seconds. Absolutely shouldn't last more than 30 seconds. And so with that, I'm looking at. I'm forgetting the sports game again. The sports games are all we already play FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
So NHL,
UFC.
That's a little bit of randomness. UFC, those 2 games you know you can win in like less than 10 minutes, free.
Yep, all depends on the puck.
Beyond that,
Guilty Gear, and Call of Duty.
Guilty Gear and Call of Duty. There's one more than. Oh no, we're on game 29. Mm-hmm. No, Call of Duty is game 29. So yeah, there should be 4 more games beyond Call of Duty.
Guilty Gear.
NHL,
UFC,
and then there's one more. Gears, you would have to forfeit. Gears is also a game that. No, I mean you could win Gears pretty fast.
So it was 4 games left?
5 games. 5?
Games,
yeah. Including Call of Duty, just 5 games.
So Call of Duty can probably run 10 minutes, give or take.
Either Call of Duty or Gears. You're gonna have to forfeit one of them, almost certainly, to be able to like finish the entire wheel.
Do they forfeit though?
Do they? I don't think Eclipse does. I think Eclipse cares less about finishing the wheel and cares more about setting the record for the biggest gap.
Yeah.
Like you can say whatever to me. I'm like, if I get to 32 games played, and my thing is the only way you can beat my record is to lose only 3 games and play the entire wheel.
True.
Is like a
All right. I mean, I'm hoping it's the next game, but here it goes.
And funnily enough, this is a game that the Bucks can win.
What else fuckers?
This is a game that the Bucks can win. Absolutely. Bobby Yoggins has gone crazy before in Call of Duty. Has gone ridiculous. So I do think that if the game starts going bad, you do straight up just FF it. You just pop out of the game and keep it moving on to the next one.
I'm telling you, I'm dropping in with them. I'm dropping in with the Bucks.
Yeah, this looks fucking.
Who in here? Phoenix and Snappy. That means Nexus will be available for UFC. You still have, if Guilty Gear Rose, X-Ray available as well to go in. NHL, you have NHL. You would just be trusting on AJ to be able to like get enough points to be able to end the game quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're once again could witness history. I'm like, it's crazy to say that like 33 games in 4 hours is an insane number to think about. With the idea that there are setups, and credit to the Bucks as well for like actually getting and being prompt on setups and getting through setups quickly, because like there's a lot of teams that could absolutely.
Yo, okay, let's talk about these skins I'm looking at.
Bobby Yoggins with the crown. My man got the crown. You can't walk into a Call of Duty game. I need to see you go crazy. To be honest with you.
All right. What's map of this?
To straight up go crazy. If you got a crown on your head, man. All right, dropping in. I want to see if they follow the strategy that you suggested, but it doesn't look like. It looks like the two teams are jumping to other spots on the city.
Is that a helicopter over there?
I am not sure. But here we go. We see Snappy landing over here on the skyscraper. Found a quick weapon. Is already sliding out. I actually don't think Eclipse is worried about taking the record of playing all the games.
I don't think they are. Well, look, see how they all jump. Look, you see how one of them is with them, with the Bucks?
I think letting Snappy play the game and just doing whatever, he'll try his best to get as many kills as possible. We swapped over to Bobby Yoggins. Bobby Yoggins is a conflict-heavy player. He likes to find himself in gunfights constantly. And what this does is it puts him in a position where he's always in danger. Phoenix has gone down, is self-reviving. Bobby Yoggins looking to maybe take a fight. Ends up, I think, dying.
Dang. So right then and there, they're both dead.
And that's 2 players down. Snappy looking to get some damage as well himself. Does he manage to get the kill? He was outnumbered 2-1. Both of these players, I think, care way too much about their ability to deal damage. And here we have a Gravity in the apartment, just checking everything out, looking for a new place. Everybody's respawning. We do play Call of Duty Resurgence. It is a kill race. Players with the most kills, first and foremost, to give you points. Every 1,000 damage you as an individual do is another point for your team. And whoever has the most points at the end of the game, whether the squad completely dies, we are playing quads, but with 2 players from each team. The group with the most points will go ahead and take the game. Bobby Yoggins there having to give up once again. Phoenix picking up a sniper rifle and looking to rotate back up onto high ground. Mr. Fear going down. If they wanted to end this, they need to get a couple of kills, but Snappy has also gone down, and then they need to end the game. Don't know actually what the
Start shooting somebody. Just start shooting random people.
they don't have lethal equipment. I think he was actually trying to end the game there. By dying now, making a bunch of noise, hoping that he can get into a fight with somebody. Like, please kill me, and that ends the game just in time. You can see that maybe I was wrong, and maybe they are going for the record, because that looked like a get me out of this game.
Like I told you, Call of Duty can be long, or you know what I'm saying. Like I said, and look,
it's up to the players.
Yep, and they remember one went with them, one jumped off with them just to keep track on them. And so boom.
All right, here we go. We have 1 kill from Snappy.
That's it. That's it, because you don't see the others.
Yeah, I don't think there were enough points.
Yeah, they already jumped out. They jumped out of the plane too early. Anyways, now we have UFC, and then we have.
All right, Nexus. Next, I want you to put on a show.
Nexus got to go in.
I want
Against
Nexus.
Fear.
If I'm real, if I'm real, I honestly think the Bucks put Pizza Man up for tribute. If I don't think you do that. I think you absolutely play Fear. But if you think this is about to be over, no, Fear. Okay, Fear's going in. Fear's going in.
Well, we heard that.
He's about to try to
I heard
submit.
Nexus is trying to make this quick.
NHL coming up next.
Bro, I'm calling everything, bro. Like,
Yep, down to the ground. Now the question is, Mr. Fear, does Mr. Fear know how to break out of?
Nope, it's a wrap. It's a wrap right here. He's going for it, bro. Told you.
Roll.
Watch
locks
the
it
legs.
in, trying to lock it in.
Watch the legs.
Ooh, did he manage to get it locked in?
Told you, watch the legs. Don't tap out. Fight back.
All right, that's one. If it hits again, this game is going to be over.
Fight back.
He said, I'm going to hit you a little bit. Hey, you going to stop breaking these. You going to stop breaking these.
Listen.
Let me in the game.
Get him up. Knock him out. Ooh.
Grapple. Take him down.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice job by Fear.
Ooh, come on.
Okay, Fear. Fear saying, nah, look, you're not doing this. And Nexus safe. You don't go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
He's trying to make him tap out. Come on. Oh, I thought he did it.
Once again, can he get the arm around? Fear doing a great job on his grapple defense, just ensuring that he's not going down for free. But Nexus is looking constantly for this submission. He's not giving him any room to breathe. Fear's gonna have to win every interaction. Got the leg up, round the neck. Is he able to lock it in? That's what we're waiting for here. If he's able to lock it in, you still see Fear able to move a little bit.
It's a wrap. He got the arm. Go night night. Go night night. Tap out.
That was intact.
Told you. He made it quick. Oh, look at Fear. Fear was like, man, it's
over.
Yeah.
Okay. So NHL. That was 2 games in.
He didn't fight back.
That was like 2 games in like 8 minutes.
He didn't fight back, bro.
That was 2 games in 8 minutes.
And then we got hockey. He didn't fight back though.
That was 2 games in 8 minutes.
Yeah, I know. And we got 12 minutes left. So
That's enough time for 3 games.
So you got Guilty Gears.
Okay, the way this has to roll, right? Because we have Guilty Gear, we have Gears, and isn't there one more sports game that we're forgetting? No, because this is 31. There's 2 other games other than this. This will be 28-3, so there's 2 more games after this.
Fuck, what is it?
No, you're right. No. So this will be game 31, right?
Yep.
So this will be, and then it's Guilty Gear and Gears.
Yep.
Are the only
and then,
2. So
what's the other?
No, it's just those 2.
Just those 2?
Because we're at 30. This is game 31. And then we have 2 more.
So do you forfeit?
Guilty Gear has to roll next.
Yep. And then forfeit.
Gears is the last game, and you just play out
Gears.
Gears. No, you just play Gears out.
I mean, you still got timeout.
But that's what I'm saying. The reality is you can win. You can win Guilty Gear, immediately time out before the clock runs out and play Gears.
Who had the first setup? Was that the Bucks?
So it's currently on the Bucks.
Right,
This is the Bucks setup.
Right, the Bucks had the first setup, right? So
if you see Guilty Gear roll, right,
on the next one, you call timeout.
Well, I don't.
You call timeout.
The safe thing is to call timeout.
Yeah, you call timeout because it's on your setup. So and then they have to set it up for the last game, and you play the last game on them. Yeah, you have to.
I feel like.
You have to, bro.
I feel like you play Guilty Gear. You tell X-Ray, this is your moment to speed run to mess out this game, and you time out the moment Guilty Gear ends, and you play the last game. Because you want to play Gears.
So, all right. So a technical. I'm having a tongue tie right now. Tongue tie. Technical timeout.
Yeah.
Can happen only if the setup's not set up correctly, right? Or you're having a hard time, right? So it's the Bucks setup for hockey. You can win this with the pucks, with the with the quickness. Now, like you said, if Guilty Gear pops up next after this, then yes, I call it timeout because it's your setup, but it's going from console to console, so you only got 2 minutes.
If right now in this moment you'll have 4 minutes, but I can tell you from as a Guilty Gear player, and I'm looking at X-Ray, we play the same character, we play Guilty Gear. I can set that game up with my eyes closed in 15 seconds.
I got you. But can they do that?
Yes. X-Ray 4, fact.
All right, so
could get us in game.
So when in this hockey game ending?
All right, so
it got to end at the 8-minute mark.
Do we want the miracle run or do we want the realistic?
Realistic.
All right, realistic. I'm gonna say that you can score. No, actually, I was gonna say realistic. I'm sitting next to Pop Candle. you got like a hat trick like in a period.
Mhm.
You can put
three games. If y'all go back 3 games, I got 3 hat tricks. But
you can put 5 goals into the goal easy,
especially if you have the right teammates. You know what I'm saying? If they know the setup, know where to be at, where they, you know what I'm saying. The goalie's here, you can sit right here, and guess what? It's an easy boom. You know what I'm saying? But if they know, like you got
that's ignoring also, and I'm not gonna say that's ignoring. Okay, it looks like we're getting into the game.
So you got Spicy, Phoenix, and AJ. It's a wrap. Like they know how to play.
This is absolutely so that if Gears were to roll, you can put Tegeta in as a shooter. If Guilty Gear was to roll, you have X-Ray. Whichever game rolls next, you have somebody that you know is really good at the game. And all you have to do is make sure you don't put X-Ray in for Gears. Let Eclipse do Eclipse things.
But if Gears pop up, you still put him in. It's still going to be another reset.
Oh, yeah, because he technically could play again and then come off a reset. Yeah, true. So this is a game. I'm not lying to you. Like, legitimately, this is insane. All right, look. And now for the Miracle Run, back-to-back money pucks with a 1 puck to end it off. All right, what do we got? That might take us to the end if we're not careful. It depends how fast we get out of this.
Forfeit it.
There's a money puck. So they just need to make all of these opening pucks. Weren't able to get the goal in. Yeah, you can tell they plan to win. For those that don't know, Oilers, the Oilers will be
Eclipse. Spicy is purple, Phoenix is orange, and AJ is blue.
What team is that blue team?
That's a forfeit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a
forfeit because they had an all-star team. They had an all-star team.
That's what I'm saying about the NHL. That's why I asked about the question.
Who was that though?
Yeah, 100%. They're trying to.
Wow. Now, like, look. Remember,
it's fully possible.
Remember, I said it got to be done by 8 minutes, right? Think about it. It's going to be an 8-minute mark for Gears. When this is right here, forfeit this game, coach, and let's run Guilty Gear and get out of here. Let's go. Forfeit this game and run Guilty Gear and let old boy X-Ray and give me AJ for Guilty Gear. AJ been doing.
All I'm saying is I would play Guardian, and we finishing Gears in 5 minutes top.
We're forfeiting this right here. Hear me?
Guardian or team deathmatch?
That's 28-4 right now. They still gonna have the record because you about to win Guilty Gear next. It's gonna be 29-4. Let's go ahead. 25. So I'm
gonna be very.
So it's a timeout right now on Eclipse, right? Like what? Eclipse? Why? Let's go ahead and call a forfeit
because they believe they can get this set up. The amount of time it will take to set this up will take longer, and you can win. This is what I'm saying to you, Pop, right now.
I hear you.
First of all, I'm gonna ignore all the factual stuff and just say 30-3 sounds mad cleaner than 29-4. Don't care what anybody got to say. I win 30-3 sounds hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So I want to play all 30. I want to win all 30.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I see a team that's 30-3 in a record, like, coach, we got to play them today. I'm good, coach. I got.
Hey, wait, no, that was one game. That's what they did in one game.
No, I'm good.
Okay, but ignoring that and then going to it, I think Gears is a game that if a team is coordinated enough, you can, like, especially with a game mode like Guardian, where your only way to stop the game from ending is your Guardian cannot, like, if your Guardian dies, you have 4 lives and the round's over. You can win 3 rounds of that, especially if you know the maps well enough, which I assume they do. You could just snipe somebody, like snipe the Guardian, kill them, finish the game up insanely quickly.
All right.
Is that risky? Yeah. But
listen, I hear you. What's the thing? 5 versus 5?
Yeah. 5 versus 4.
5 versus 5 with a 4-man roster. Have they run any 5 versus 5 today?
1. You said 1, right?
With 5, yeah. Did they win a 5v5? I can help you right now.
5 people went into Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, but they sit only 3 in, right?
No.
Right?
They sent one person there for DBD. No, they have not won any of the 5v5s.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to be a little bit.
So at the end of the day, I'm looking at everything else. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about making sure that if they're gonna do this, like that mean it's gonna be Guilty Gear on their setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna play it?
Who, the Bucks?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the Bucks just forfeited. If the Bucks are done with the game, they might forfeit.
If this, hold on. So so you're telling me if we still got time left for this last game, they have to play it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all I'm saying,
Okay.
that's why I was saying you can't force them to get into gears without calling a timeout.
Yeah.
So they did that, but that means they also have to win gears in 3 minutes or 3 minutes 45 seconds.
Look, if I was coach, I'd be like, all right, timeout, forfeit.
That technically would be, But again, 29-4 versus 33. Yo, Eclipse, just go ahead and do. And hey, maybe walk up to Bobby Yoggins, like, sir, I respect you. Can you go ahead and burn that time out for me? Thank you, brother.
Well, I'm like, look, listen. At the end of the day, right? 28-3 is something else. First off,
29-3. They're 29-4.
I'm saying right now it's 28-3 right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it was 13-2.
I mean, to say you won 15 games and they won one more.
It was 13-2
at half. Yeah, 15-1.
15-1 run.
But once again,
let's see what the last game on the wheel is.
StarCraft 2.
Pokemon. It didn't land on it.
Guilty Gear. Wow. Couldn't have guessed it.
Oh, man. Guilty Gear. Oh, man. Okay.
But X-Ray's available, so, you might go a little bit different.
I told you. Oh, yeah.
Team Deathmatch.
Deathmatch. So how many we're going to?
So this is the one of the two options. There's
round,
Guardian or Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch is 1 round.
Yep.
You do have to get through 20 lives, basically. For lack of a better way.
It's 5 against 4.
Excuse me. You have to get through 18 lives. Yeah,
5 against
19
4.
lives. Yeah.
So this should be done by 3 minutes and 29 seconds left.
This is assuming that they don't die at all. Snappy got 1 kill. Cool. That's 1. One of them goes down.
Pick them up.
2 of them are dead. Spawns up swap. They immediately turn around and run back across the other side of the fucking map.
Dang. Somebody got lured out.
Baba Yagan said, I'm playing this.
Piece of man got laid out.
I'm playing this. So
everybody's out there. PC 1 is Pizza Man. PC 2 is Fear. PC 5 is Gravity, and PC 6 is Baba Yaga. And then PC 7 is Spicy. PC 8 is X-Ray. PC 10 is AJ. PC 11 is Kagera. And then PC 12 is Snappy.
And Mr. Fear trying his best, but PC, he ends up going down to PC 7, I believe that was. It's Snappy getting a few more kills, but PC 6, it looks like, kind of going crazy, getting a bunch of kills.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga, like, he is no slouch at this. He's not just going to let, it go quietly into the night. But with the long shot in his hands, I want to see AJ start taking some heads here. I need anything that moves. Head pop. Snappy also going ahead, moving around. Love Nasher play. Using this. Got to find his shot. One more hit. Boom. Once again, takes another thing. He's able to get his teammates up. Is able to move back again, and they immediately reposition, moving towards this next locust. Another swarm member down. They called it dead. They got 2.
Well, they swarming, boy.
They got 6 more kills that they got to get this done with. 6 more kills, and we are out of this game. And I said they had to do it in 2 minutes. Guess what they said? I got you. We'll do it in a minute. Give me a minute and a half tops.
I told you it got to be done by almost 3 minutes mark, bro.
I feel like Snappy just said, I want my dubs. I want this game to be done with. Give me my record.
They're running to the spawn area.
They're just looking. And in this moment, do you just tell your team, yo, hide. I need you to hide for 4 minutes.
Nope.
That's 1 death.
I tell them to fight back.
Guess what? It's too late. MVP. Round over. Match over. Dub.
Look, 5 minutes and 22 seconds. The match is going to start probably in 3 minutes, man.
I need you to understand it's more than that. Yeah, X-Ray has this game done. I guarantee you X-Ray was like, I got you. Let me help you out with that. Let me help you out with that. Let me go ahead and help you out with that. And you have to remember that 5 minutes, production, if you can clarify, did y'all already add the time back accounting for the timeout?
Yeah, they did.
It did?
Yeah, I can remember he said the timeout was that's the right time. He said nothing's getting changed. That's the right time.
Okay, so that means there are 5 minutes. This game will have to be played. There will be a 2-minute setup. It is on the Bucks, but I am telling you right now that Eclipse, either way, Eclipse wins this because the Bucks don't set it up. They forfeit it. If the Bucks do set it up,
So if you're still in the chat, right?
Mhm.
Let's break this down to you. Y'all are watching history right now. You hear me? If you're not excited about this, hey, then something's wrong. This is the most wins or the most what's the right word I'm looking for? Biggest upset, or not the biggest upset, the biggest beatdown that we have seen in a while. So I mean, we had the Reapers beat the Gorillas 23 to 24-3?
Yeah.
And the Eclipse came out here and, like I told you, boy,
29-3. And here we go. Takegetter with the Nago, already dealing damage himself.
And if they win this, it's gonna be 30-3.
And once again, this now goes out to the UEL. I say this, they was said with the Gorillas game before when it happened with 32 games. Don't say it's not possible to play all 33 games. Titus, I'm gonna need you to figure out, Titus, what we do once we finish 33 games. Because in Season 8,
it's twice.
In Season 8, we done it twice. And we getting better every season.
Different commentaries, too.
Yeah. We getting better every season. We're going to start doing this in 2 hours.
If we do that in 2 hours, bro, something's wrong. I'm going to be honest with you. For real, because there's no way that StarCraft is getting done in 2 hours, bro.
Oh, you don't know. Yo, StarCraft can be done in 5 minutes.
You got to build.
I don't have to let you do nothing.
I know. Trust me.
The game will be over. Takegetter now dealing with Pizza Man's Faust. Once again, putting it together. Pops has a little bit of pressure. Baseball swing, nice block.
Is that the vampire dude?
Yeah, this is Nagori Yuki. Go ahead. Nago got an afro now. Calling the little man.
He's mad now. His fro out.
Moves up. Throw, and that is Pizza Man down.
Samurai Jack with an afro.
Pizza Man down.
Wow.
Oh man, with the afro still in the final cutscene.
Yep. Man, who brother is that?
To everybody out there, I hope you enjoyed the Guilty Gear World Finals announcement of Season 4. New character teased to be coming up shortly as well. New character coming out actually Tuesday as well.
Also, I don't know if y'all watch movies, but Beetlejuice is a teaser. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out. So go enjoy that. Also, on Prime, we got Roadhouse. Good show, good movie. Go watch that. Now we got Baba Yaga up next. Baba Yaga.
This is this. I don't think people understand what it says. That one game, and just while you're joining us, if you're joining us and you're watching this Guilty Gear game,
what's this?
As history is being made.
The last Will Smith.
What is the last Will Smith? No, that's the last Will Smith. No, there are no more games.
He said no more games.
There are no more games.
No.
But if you're just joining us and witnessing what is UEL history, all 33 games on the wheel being finished in one game, I want to just emphasize something. We play 5 categories here: sports, strategy, shooter, racing, fighters.
Yep.
We play those 5 categories. In those 5 categories across 33 games, the games that were lost today were Pokemon, Dead by Daylight,
and Yu-Gi-Oh!
And Yu-Gi-Oh! Was an FF.
Yeah.
The Bucks came out in strategy and proved that you have to respect them in strategy games.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I think there's
Pokemon, definitely.
Pokemon, yes. I think there's a reason with Momo, especially as a coach, that you forfeit Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, I mean, yeah, they did that because he was there. You know what I'm saying?
And
but also how long it would took them to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Too.
Well, that's the thing is you can kind of call this out. And Takegetter has one more to finish the sweep going up against Mr. Fear. Mr. Fear is what stands between his team and a 29-4 versus a 30-3.
So you see the negative -1 for force.
Yeah, they have -1 timeouts. Somebody hit the button and it goes in the negatives if you don't know.
Oh,
It's just a little technical thing.
So the Bucks call a timeout.
No. They forfeited technically an extra game. You know the forced forfeit on NHL. It's technically additional forfeit.
Yeah. Look at X-Ray. He said, "I'm not gonna be able to play, man. Let me go sit back down. Go pack my stuff up."
And yes, for people at home as well, this is history. But yeah, they those 3 games are the 3 games the Bucks managed to take tonight. They fought in pretty much every game that came up. And for those out there wondering if Eclipse cares about or is on the road to Michigan, they did this without Chicken Tech and Jury.
What? No Chicken Tech and Jury?
Two top 5 players in UEL. Eclipse is making a statement this year. Eclipse last year, I think, was saying something, and this year they ain't speaking softly. They yelling. But Mr. Fear said, "Yo, you don't know the Gold Lewis matchup. Don't count me nor my team out. Hold the coffin. It's for you." And goes ahead and takes out. Take out his first life here. So here we go. Mr. Fear once again started.
Fairfield.
Big bodies, pulls out the Gatling gun, holds him down.
That's Mr. Fear's own guy that he's been running with since last year.
Yes, Gold Lewis. But you can't ever count out Nagoriyuki Tegeta doing his best to get some pressure in. He really wants this sweep. He really wants to end this game. Every one of those hits does a little bit of chip damage as well. Fear has to respect. But Fear knows that he understands how to fight Nago better than Tegeta understands how to fight him. Once again, waiting, blocks it out, gets thrown, has to guess, blocks it. Tegeta's going to use a bunch of life. Fear taking a slower option, but still manages to win the game, and that is Tegeta down. No Tegeta sweep today in Guilty Gear. Phoenix up next. They still hold in final boss X-Ray, but in the meantime, you got to deal with Phoenix's biking.
X-Ray over there, you know what I'm saying? Itching to play. Look at him. I just want to play.
He don't go first.
Look at him. He just like
Leo Whitefang is the third.
That boy looking like, you know what I'm saying? He need his fix.
Oh, he knows. I need you to understand. As a Leo player, we look at it and we smell blood. We like, cool. Let me go in. Let me fight. Let me go. Let me go. And I have so much respect for X-Ray because he and I joke all the time about it. Is our character? Everybody says we don't have to think about it, but as much as you don't have to think about it, once you get in that mode where you really don't have to think, it's just joy. You're just like, all right, cool. Let's play.
Last gamer standing. Ha, ha, ha.
And Mr. Fear is the last gamer standing between his team and the 30 points possible for Eclipse. Didn't lose around there against Tegeta, which is already a good start. This is Biken. This is who, she's a one-armed samurai. Here in Guilty Gear. Pretty popular character.
Need an Uber? I got her.
But here we go. Gold Lewis, just necktie.
She got one arm. If she beats you with one arm, let's give it up.
Yeah, she might have a few chains and a few different things that she replaced the arm with. But again, Gold Lewis is a matchup you have to know how to deal with. He does a bunch of damage, has a lot of weird hitboxes, and how the character plays just requires you to deal with a lot of knowledge. If we get to X-Ray, I will give a little bit of knowledge.
I mean, it seems like we're about to get to X-Ray.
Don't necessarily. I'm not counting Phoenix out. Phoenix's biking is a very real thing. Fear with the super, seeing a button press, I believe, catches the first life. Fear said this is not done.
This is one of the games that he was looking for.
He hears the voices in chat, but he hears the voices in the room. He knows people doubt him. He knows people are like, nah, he ain't doing this. A nice deflect shield to get Gold Lewis off, but he's still swinging his Kaufman. That's Behemoth Typhoon. But I told you, don't count out Phoenix.
I hear you.
Hold it. Yup, that's plenty of damage. Now Fear's back on it. With the dust, he should be able to kill off of this. This got boom. X-Ray aspect.
Like I told you, I talked to Fear earlier, man. This is one of the games that he was ready for, and you know that all those voices in his head is now sitting on his shoulders and telling him, go get it.
And so, the newest member of Eclipse. So I want to set the stage for everybody here.
Wow.
Last season, the finals came up. The Reapers managed the Eclipse and the Reapers tied a game up. Final game rose. Guilty Gear Strive.
Ooh.
Reapers managed to take. It denied them their championship. In this moment, to set a record, to do the unprecedented in UEL, they now call on their off-season acquisition X-Ray Aspect to come in and close it out for them. And now what I didn't mention before this game that I can now say, X-Ray Aspect was gleaning, looking up on this matchup. So I'm looking at you, X-Ray. Are you ready to deal with Behemoth Typhoon? Ooh, but it looks like Fear said not today. But the DP is there.
So if
did he get through in time is the question.
If they lose this, right?
He did not. X-Ray has one life left. Fear. It's not a forfeit.
I know, but would it have been better forfeiting if they lose this?
Would it have been better forfeiting? I don't think so. And here we go, Mr. Fear ready. Already burning the burst, trying to maintain a little bit more control here. It looks like Fear is ready with this matchup, ready to go every single hit. Is this still the final game? Does history repeat itself, or are we in a new future?
Fear said Fear, man.
And here we go. X-Ray getting started. Once Leo Whitefang gets started, this is when the game gets scary. He knew the super was coming out this time. Now the big question is, what's the punish? Isn't able to get a big punish. Takes the corner. Grab. Puts him down. Yo, he's going to have to guess again.
Power bomb.
Ooh, switches sides. Said you don't know where I am.
Ooh, nice slip. Gotcha.
Throws fireball. Runs through again. And that's it. Final game. Final round. 30-0. 29-4. 99 seconds. 99
is he
seconds.
Make him fear him, or is he scared? X-Rays is trying to dissect him.
I need you to understand.
Oh man.
The only thing us Leo Whitefang mains worry about is not doing anything. Standing still.
He had against the wall, man. It's a wrap.
In this moment,
it's a wrap, X-Ray.
In this moment, Eclipse said we do not repeat history.
No history repeated, and controller disconnect. And look, Fear got his hand out there to
X-Ray ran off.
No.
My man X-Ray got him.
Like, no, I don't want you.
My man X-Ray ran off. He was so excited. This is one of the reasons why they brought X-Ray in to have another Guilty Gear player, to have a top tier Guilty Gear player in the league.
All right, so we got 30 right here, 30 right here, and then you go right here. We got 3. Now we're getting the clips in right here. What they've been doing, making a record. So this is crazy. Let's get the clips in here.
1 second.
Breaking the record for the most.
Check, Mike, 1, 2. There we go. All right, who won it?
Man.
X-Ray.
We'll start.
Right here. Yeah. No question.
Unmute 3.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So, we were talking about this going into the game. A little bit of poetic justice after how last season ended. You were a new acquisition coming into the Eclipse.
Thank you.
How does this moment feel, obviously, for your game to roll and to get this opportunity?
Felt fantastic. Ended off Guilty Gear. Hey, I couldn't ask for anything else.
That is amazing to hear. Now, to the entire team, y'all made history. The entire wheel in 4 hours. Not just the entire wheel.
4 minutes left. 4 minutes.
With 4 minutes left, but not just the entire wheel. Doing it 30-3.
Sure. That's it. We're at the top for a reason.
Hey, well, we just got in. Snappy, where you at? Your mom says she's proud of you. Just letting you know.
But yeah, like, what does this moment mean? I know y'all are building, obviously, for this season. Y'all are have a lot y'all want to accomplish, but how do y'all feel so far in season 8?
Amazing, fantastic, really.
Normally I would sit down and go through, but there's so many highlight moments from everybody out here. All of y'all had moments where you stepped up, you shined every category, time after time.
Mm-hmm.
So I will let y'all have this moment to say, what do you want to say to the rest of the league? To the people now looking at Eclipse, knowing y'all are still undefeated. I think I looked at it.
You take the mic. Just want them to know that we've definitely been in the lab harder than we've ever been. The chemistry is stronger than it's ever been. I mean, the fact that we can have not even our full roster, like Chickatech's not here, I wasn't here, and we still show great numbers and stuff like that shows anybody on our team has been putting in the work. Everybody's a great, strong player, and I'm so proud of my team. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Great to hear. When is Jerry
First nuclear dropped in UEL history.
First nuke.
30 bomb, baby. Black Ops 2 hijack. See me there.
All right. I once again want to give a huge shout out and congratulations to the DC Eclipse. Y'all once again made history.
Yes, y'all did.
And if you joined us here at UEL, you got to see history. So join us next week on Thursday for another exciting set of games.
True.
Where gamers go pro. Yep.
Eclipse play Friday.
Then they play Friday. Y'all gonna do it twice?
We're coming for the Gorillas.
Gorillas?
Okay, they coming for the Gorillas. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great night.
Be safe.
Yeah, that's the next game.
In the kitchen, cooking it up like give me the recipe. People be acting like we friends, now we ain't friends. Y'all boys my enemies. Yeah. Niggas tryna put me on the game, but niggas know that I got it. Haters be looking over this way, they thinking that I'm a hot topic. Niggas thinking they can play the game. Oh my God, please better stop it. Yeah. I'ma take off in this game. I'm taking off just like a rocket. I'ma stay strong for my team, cause I'm always keeping it solid. I live my life like a beach, cause I wanna be in the tropics. Whenever I can't get them keys, just give me the keys to the Mazda. Then show up to the party in the Mazda, then you know we just getting it started, yeah.
BeatStars.com.
Hey, logging in games, we lit the squadron, ballin', dodging, these moves they hit, we got them, falling, groveling, we lit in any room, server or camp, know when they see us, we stand, we never lead till we end, lead till we champ, once we logging in games, we lit the squadron, ballin', dodging, these moves they hit, we got them, falling, groveling, so we lit in any room, server or camp, know when they see us, we stand, we never lead till we end, lead till we champ, beat them advance. We think for the win when we in it, we kill it and leaving no chance to hell reclaim. That's not how we move in the wheel of games. Ultimate gamers and still the change, shaking the industry. Plenty G's winning our team, we some killing bees, killing these new bodies too. We replenish, we load the artillery, hold the hostility, boosting these trophies. We win, we in it on land on the grind, opposition and misery. Leaguing they dwell, call us the winners cause we never fail. This is the team that's making a wave on the streams, growing and hanging below. Ultimate end gamers league 1,000,000 degrees, and this is where gamers go pro.